What up, though? It's the word. They see the title. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, do me a favor, hit that like, and if you know, hit that subscribe. It's free to you, but it mean a lot to me. What up, though, Perp? What up, though, Miss Queen? Hustle T King. What up, Tiffany? Appreciate y'all. Um, yeah, so we gonna talk about this. This is random thoughts. I'm gonna open the panel soon. I just want to build on some things. You know, because a lot of people say they want the truth, but in reality, people can't handle the truth, you know, um, and they definitely can't handle facts. Even the truth and facts are two different things. The truth is just simply something that a lot of people agree with. That's what the truth is. Truth, a lot of times, ain't even backed by facts. It's just a consensus of what people agree to. Kalani, what up, brother? That's what the truth is, just the consensus of what uh, a group of people agree with. But facts are things that we can observe in real time. They can be tested and proven, to be accurate, even if it happened a long time ago. Um, so facts are even deadlier than the truth, you know. And Chicky, what up, though? And facts can be deadlier than the truth, right? And what I mean by that is this, the mass majority of the human population right now is lazy. I mean, the mass majority. People sit around and wait for people to give them information, wait for them to give them resources instead of creating and doing their own. They get complacent for asking. And the problem is when you ask for something, you're willing to take anything that's given. But when you decide to get up and make it yourself, you go take everything that you work for. You go take it. There's a difference between asking and doing yourself. And the mass majority of the people ain't doers. People wait for other people to do stuff and then want to jump on the train. They don't want to help build the track. They don't want to help build the train. They don't want to help build the extra cars. But when they get rolling, they want to jump on it. That's just what people do. And that can be proven. Even um, we sit back and we talk about what we need to get done to make our life better. But the majority of the people are saying, oh, we need to change the school system. We need to demand this. We need to protest that. No, why don't we just create our own everything? Our own schools. We got to create our own. Then we won't have to ask them not to teach kids about sexuality. Why are we even asking? It's not the school's job to teach my kids about sex. It's my job as a parent. It's not the government's or the law job to tell me that my kids have to be vaccinated. If I don't want them vaccinated, oh fucking well. These are my kids. I'm the one responsible for them. So why am I asking for anything for them? I should be creating and doing myself. That's my job, right? My kids need to be educated. Why am I not educating them? Why am I giving them to a system that don't care about me or them? And that's been proven. And then we ask them, after we give our kids to the school system, we ask them not to teach our kids about sexuality, not to protect our kids. We ask them to protect them. Look at these school shootings. When you ask, you're willing to take whatever's given. If it's what you're asking for, or if it's just a portion, people they happily accept. We've been asking for a president to bring this country together. And what we get is a choice of the lesser of two evils, right? And we settle for that. We become complacent. See, the problem is that people like to be comfortable. People like to be comfortable. But guess what? And this is fact. You can observe it real time. Nothing grows in a comfortable state. To grow, you have to be uncomfortable. To grow your muscles, you have to rip them and allow them to repair. To grow a plant, the plant has to bust through the seed. Once it's germinated, it has to bust through it. That's an uncomfortable state. It has to be buried. It has to break through the dirt to get to the light. That's a struggle. Plants do it every time, every day. But we as humans, we like to be comfortable. We don't like to be uncomfortable. We don't like to be challenged. We don't even challenge ourselves. James, what's up? Realist, what's up, brother? My bad, bro. I was sitting there talking, then look up. Frankie, what's up, brother? But that's the problem. We don't like to be uncomfortable. And we get complacent. Even um, in having a conversation, people get uncomfortable when people don't agree with them. People get like how you get uncomfortable, how you get upset or angry because somebody had a different opinion than you, a different perspective. How is that uncomfortable? Today's society, everyone wants instant gratification. People don't want to work for nothing. Entitlement. See, it was a thing when I was growing up. It was a thing um, where consistency, being consistent, doing something over and over and over again until the point you master it. That's what built reputation. It wasn't something you did one time. It was something you did over time. And that's what you became known for. And that's respected because of the consistency. That's why it's respected, not because you did it one time. Leticia, what's up, sis? Lovey, what's up, though? It was the consistency. And now people do something one time and they want instant gratification. Like the sis Leticia always said, Leticia, I told you I was going to take it because it's perfect. Microwavable society. People don't want to work for nothing. People don't want to build that foundation. They just want to put up a box house. Something instant. Well, guess what? When the storm come through, it'll be the first house is gone. But when you build a solid foundation, what you built can stand for centuries, like the pyramids. The pyramids was designed so perfectly that with all the technology and all the intellect and information that we got today, people still can't figure out how they built it, how they got the stones. But like I said, now we just put up box houses. We don't try to build. We don't educate ourselves. Like, what sense does this make? And like I said, this what sense does it make? Explain to me how it makes sense for you to allow your kids to be educated by the same people that oppress you, for you to go get your food from the same people that oppress you, for you to ask for protection from the same people that oppress you, for you to go get health care from the same people that oppress you. How does that make sense? It don't. None of it makes sense. We look at the past, all right? We look at Black Wall Street, what they did, what they accomplished, and how it was taken away from them. And somewhere in our subconscious, that shit's scary, huh? Because we ain't try to do it again. And then when we start doing it again, um, it don't be no white people. It be people who look like you who tear it down. See, the fact is this: um, you don't need no KKK. You don't need white supremacy. You don't, because black people, we fuck each other up. You don't need none of that stuff no more. We so fucked up as a group of people that the people who used to oppress us is telling us to chill out. That shit crazy. The people who used to come in the houses and snatch Papa out and lynch him is telling black people to stop killing themselves because we do it better than them. We doing it better than anybody ever did. The way we mow each other down for the senseless bullshit. The way we talk about black women. Why do you don't need no white man to degrade a black woman? Just find a brother. He gonna do it way better than any white man can do it. And vice versa. You wanna beat a black man down? You ain't gotta find no cops. Go find a sister. She'll be little, make them feel like an inch. And this is something we can observe in real time. These are facts. And the shit don't feel good. You know why? Um, because when I say black man, I'm talking about myself. When I say black woman, I'm talking about my mom, my sisters. They don't do that. I don't do it. But collectively, we do it. I can sit here and all day, every day, claim that I'm Aboriginal, claim that I'm Native American. I can do that all day, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna always be group. That's just what it is. That's just fact because of my skin tone. That's something I can't get away from, and that's cool. Because honestly, I don't care. None of this stuff defines me. None of it do. Nothing nobody can say, good or bad, will define me. It won't. I define myself. I took that power, as we all can, as most of us do. Most of the people in this chat that I interact with, we do. We like minded. That's why we here right now. That's why we here. But the truth is this: things never change. It'll never change. And the reason it won't change, um, I say in my lifetime anyway. I say in my lifetime things will never change because people are comfortable with asking for shit. There's no more fighting people. There's no more fight. We rather fight each other. Even when it come to information, right? Juju in here. What up, Juju? Even when it come to information, you know, we'll fight each other before we agree to disagree. We find stupidest things to keep us separated, like religion, because I don't believe in your God. Now I'm a bad person. But you go to a doctor who don't give a fuck about your God and you trust him. You trust him enough to give you some pills that you don't even know about. He tell you they gonna make you feel better. And you say, okay. You don't know what the hell them pills are doing to your body. You just know you had a symptom and it masked it. It made it feel better. But then now you got to take another pill because the pill that made you feel better depleted you of vitamin C or vitamin B12. So now you got to take vitamin B12 or vitamin C. Now you got to take a whole another vitamin. What else is it stripping? 10 years later, you found out it's been mutating your cells. Fuck around and got cancer. It's just the fact that when you go to the hospital and you say something is wrong, the doctor don't know offhand what's wrong with you. They gotta run tests, and even when they run tests, they still guess. If you know anything about malpractice suits, you have to intentionally do something fucked up. Doctors fuck up all the time, misdiagnosing people and stuff all the time, but they can't get in trouble because their job is to guess what's wrong with you and try to fix it. But you give your trust to these people, but you won't give your trust to someone who had a different life experience or believe in something different. And y'all got the same goddamn problems. And instead of coming together to focus on fixing that problem, you actively look for things to keep you separated. Simple things too. It's not hard to respect people. It's not it's not hard to be real, to just keep it real. That used to be our culture, was keeping it real. Like it's people who I came up with in the street. We did not like each other, but we did business with one another. We had a common goal. We wanted to make money. So no, I didn't hang out with these people. But when it came to making money, we made money together. And we went our separate way. Why can't we do that? Why can't that be done? I ain't asking nobody to sit down and have no lunch, no dinner, no breakfast, no brunch, none of that shit. All I'm asking is just if you can't get along, stay the hell away from each other. Don't fight. There's no purpose. And let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest, right? We talking facts. We talking facts. I'm not talking no fairy tale, no urban legend, none of that. I'm talking facts, right? As human beings, we find ways to keep ourselves separated. If someone is going through the same thing you're going through, under the same oppression laws, just because they faith, just because they skin color, just because wherever the hell they came from, that ain't a reason to keep yourself separated. because the thing that's affecting us all is way bigger. This system is flawed, and it don't work for people. Everybody is suffering. And the reason they created all these different categories to put people in, and people start putting themselves in these categories, was to keep you separated. Because in every category, it has a tier. Any category you think of, it has a tier from best to worst. So even putting yourself in a category, you're putting yourself in a tier. You're agreeing to the structure of the category. Define yourself. Stop letting people tell you who you are and what you are, and figure it out yourself. It's not hard. In the sense it can't be done, but it's work. It's uncomfortable. Get used to being uncomfortable, because even in your complacency, you're still uncomfortable. Who in the hell wants to go to work 5 days a week for 8.5 hours a day? Who wants to do that? That's not living. That's not how we supposed to live. And you going to work to make somebody else rich. We go to work to get the pennies. My bad. Let me check the chat out. And that's the thing. Like, that's the thing too, Juju. We got to get back to just loving yourself. No matter what position or place you're in, love yourself enough to do this. Okay, love yourself where you at in life right now. No matter where you at, just love yourself, and love yourself to make the positive changes you need. That's it. That love will help you make those changes instead of that hate and resentment. Because what happens is, especially with the technology that we have, people can recreate themselves, but they're not putting the work in. Is that instant microwave gratification? I can just say this, especially on this app, they can just do it. They can just recreate themselves and not put the work in. But what happens is when you get exposed, guess what? It's 10 times worse than what it was when you before you made the fake persona. It's 10 times worse when you get exposed. So just be yourself. Love yourself enough to make positive changes. Like, man, I got a dent in my head. I got a tube in my head. I can't see out my eye. I'm flawed from other people's eyes. I got a little patch in front of my head, and then and I got a bald spot. I got two big bald spots in my head. I don't give a fuck. That don't even define me. I can cut my hair. I'm straight. I'm married. I got my wife. I don't care what nobody. People think I'm handsome. None of that bullshit matters. None of it matters. My wife adores me. Love yourself enough to allow other people to love you for who you are. A person can't love you for who you are if you don't love yourself. Oh, I didn't even know the chat was moving that fast. Y'all rocking there. And that's okay. That look, this is the thing I learned about women, right? Women, y'all do what y'all do to make yourself feel beautiful. Whatever it is, you do what you do. That's part of being a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's part of being a woman. Like me personally, I don't agree with the BBL and the implants and stuff. But if that's what you want to do and to feel beautiful, I say it like this: just be safe. Be safe. You know. But I still feel like you shouldn't have to alter your body for you to feel comfortable about yourself. Not with surgery. Put the work in. It'll be more gratifying. If you want that plump rump, go put the work in for it. That instant gratification, you pay for it. But when women talk, yo, it's Mike, what's up? But when men talk about women putting hair and stuff in, look, man, at the end of the day, uh, I used to feel a way about that. But at the end of the day, uh, I understand now that women, um, part of being a woman is the beauty, you know. And they've been doing it since ancient times, putting hair pieces in, putting makeup on. They've been doing that since ancient times. This ain't something new. It just evolved, So I don't, I just feel like I love natural beauty. I'm not gonna lie, I do. But if women want to do something to spice themselves up, you know, men need to chill. They need to chill. Um, but I ain't gonna lie, sometimes y'all do go to the extreme. Like I said, you putting that silicone shit in your body. That shit ain't safe. That shit ain't safe. But yeah, I got a deeper understanding on why women do that. It's a deeper understanding. And I think women understand. Well, it makes more sense for women than it will men. It'll make more sense. It makes more sense to women than it is men. Similar to why we work out. Now it's dudes going to get plastic surgery for abs. Like that shit sounds crazy, but they doing it because that's what part of being a man is having the muscles and shit. So, um, like I said, put in the work. Surgery should be reserved for sustaining life. You shouldn't, if it's not necessary. I would not agree to surgery. I've worked around surgery for 15 years, and I've seen people cold from simple liposuction. One of the people I worked with, her uterus got nicked. I mean, her urethra got nicked during a lap band surgery. She almost died. Now she on dialysis for the rest of her life for a simple lap band surgery. So I would say, any type of surgery should be reserved for life, to preserve life. If it's not gonna save your life, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, and then and this too. Uh, these celebrities, um, they put there for y'all to crash out. Because people, us normal ass people trying to live a celebrity life, they can't even do it. They go crazy, ready to kill themselves. They go broke. They can't do that. I mean, that's a distraction. Half of the things that we watch on TV is a distraction. Flat. Anything entertaining you is a distraction. Anything. I'm distracted. If you're not learning or growing, it's a distraction. Flat and simple. But you know what? Sometimes we do need distractions. It's just you can't fall into. I used to play video games, right? And my wife, she told me, she was like, I noticed that you play video games when you get depressed. And I'm like, I don't get depressed. She said, yeah, it's something going on, and you're being distracted by playing the game, and you're not thinking about it. But when you turn the game off, I see you thinking about it. And she was right. I was playing the game probably 4 hours a day, playing a video game. I fell into it. Like I said, distractions, being entertained, that's part of life, you know. But what we can't do is make that a big part of life. People fall into entertainment too much, and it start taking over your life. But the biggest things I wanted to hit on was people being too comfortable, just being complacent, yeah, just being complacent, asking for stuff. We got to stop asking. It's no point. You're not gonna get what you want. You asking somebody like you can't go in somebody's house and they offer you water and you want Kool-Aid. Well, they offered you water, you in their house, you take what they give you. And the system we in right now, and this ain't just for black people, this for everybody. Because if you don't have it, you fuck just like me. Difference is I figured out how to play the game. There's a way to play it, but it's still their game. Even if you play it, it's still their game. So you only go get so much. You only go get so much. But educating our kids, we can do that. Many people homeschool their kids. And guess what? Most of the kids that get homeschooled, um, they better off because they ain't been indoctrinated. That's all school is. Fair use, YouTube. All school is an indoctrination process, getting you ready for the workforce. I don't care what level of education you go to. You can get a PhD. Only thing is, you just making more money. You still indoctrinated because if you don't tell them what they want to hear, you ain't getting that piece of paper. They determine what you learn and when you learn it. They det- they determine what's best for you to learn and how to learn it. It don't matter if it's fact or fiction. How many years they told us in school Christopher Columbus found America? They just changed that not too long ago. And when I question, because I got native blood, so I knew better. But when I question how you find something that was already here, it was already people here. How did he find it? Why is we giving them credit for finding America when America was already here and it was thriving? with wildlife and everything. It was natural. I get in trouble. They called my mama up to the school. They called my OG up to the school because I told them Christopher Columbus ain't found America. I told him when he came here, he was on the brink of death. And the people who saved him, he turned around and enslaved them. I told my teacher I was Blackfoot. My teacher told me I was a Negro. That's what she told me. No, you ain't no Indian, you a Negro. Telling me what I am. They try to make us believe so much that was already here, like the C word, yeah. And see, this is what I'm saying. Question everything. Question stuff. Stop believing in things. I keep saying it. I keep telling y'all this. I keep telling y'all. I don't know if y'all hearing me. That's a whole fucking trick. It's to get people to accept belief. So you wouldn't even look for facts. Think about it. When you believe in something, you don't investigate it. You have to have faith. You don't investigate shit you believe because you have to have faith. But let's use common sense. And like I said, this ain't no shot. I'm just talking facts. So the shit gonna be uncomfortable. I'm just keeping it real. It's gonna be very uncomfortable. But let's talk facts. We grown. Let's talk about things that we can observe in real time. And you can fact check me if you want. I can get you the information. I don't have a problem with it because this is what I do. But when we talk about religion, when you talk about religion, the books was translated multiple times. We don't know what the hell that shit said. We have to believe. But when you go looking, it don't make sense. When you look at the origin of the construction of the book, it does not make sense. When you look at the history, it does not make sense. Why can't I have a body of someone in this book? Why can't I find a place, an actual documented place? Why can't I find none of these names and none of the historian names? I mean, in none of the historian works when I'm researching. You giving me a time and it's people documenting history. Why can't I find these people in this book? Why can't I find none of these artifacts in this book? When you talk about the Ark of the Covenant, right? That's found. It's just not Christian. It's Egyptian. And they got it in the museum in the UK. And the description is almost on point. The only difference is it's made of metal and not wood. They got the angels on it and everything. They got Ma'at on it. So the Ark of the Covenant is right there. It's just Egyptian. And this is something we can observe in real time. How come is stuff documented that's older than the Bible and we found the bodies of the people, but we can't find none of these people from the Bible? Because you have to believe, because you have to have faith. I'm not telling you it ain't no God. I'm telling you, the God is not in the sky, it's in you. The kingdom of God is within man. That's in your book. The kingdom of God is not heaven. In Revelations, it tells you, Jesus told you, no man that's not from heaven can return, can go there. It's in the book of Revelations. Jesus told you that. If you ain't from heaven, you can't go there. These pastors tell us when our loved ones die that they're going to heaven. No, they not. It's even said that when Jesus come back, that he was going to raise the dead. Can't nobody go to heaven until Jesus come back. But then Jesus said that you can't go to heaven if you ain't from there. If you wasn't born there, you can't go into there. It's in the book. But the pastor will lie to you to comfort you, to make you feel better. When the whole Martin Luther, the founder of the Lutheran Church, was killed because he was telling people you can't buy your way into heaven and you ain't supposed to tithe. Not the way y'all doing it. He was killed because of that. Because he was exposing. The truth is, what up, Val? The truth is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. What's even more uncomfortable is facts. You can read the book. It's right there. Everything that I just told you is in the Bible. You can read that. You can look through the origin of the book and see how many times it was translated. And if you know anything about language, no language translates cleanly over to another language. It's a different perspective. Some in Africa, they have no words for gay or rape because that's not in the culture. Certain languages don't even have concepts that we have over here. So how do you translate something that and that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just the tip when you come to religion. But I'm telling you, you are spiritual beings. We had a system of spirituality. And that's what works for us because God is within you. The essence of God is within you. It's your job to allow that essence to work through you, not to try to get it out the sky and worship something. Look, man, almost everything that we do is ass backwards, and it's for a reason. The only way you can hide the truth is to put it in a lie and sell it back. Because when things are familiar, you become comfortable. It's more acceptable when you put a little truth into a lie. That's where the beautiful lie concept comes from. Because there's some truth in there. There is a creator, there is a God. It's just not in the sky. So while you looking up, you won't look within. Half of this, like I said, we don't even love ourselves enough. We don't um we don't even have confidence. We allowed ourselves to be dummied down. We allowed ourselves to be dummied down. Well, Lovey, look. Well, since we talking factual shit, there's no such thing. You in hell now. This is the closest to a hell you go get. There is no fire, lake, and all that shit. That shit was created. Hell wasn't even in the Old Testament. Hell wasn't created until Dante painted it in Dante's Inferno, and then they put that concept in the New Testament. Hell ain't even real, man. This is hell. This is hell. The essence of God belongs to God, to the Creator. That don't belong to nobody but the Creator. You going to sleep, Perp? You leaving me, Perp? I appreciate you, sis. I appreciate all y'all. Juju, love you. Everybody in the chat, I really do. I appreciate it. I was supposed to been drop this link. But yeah, we gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's the only way. It's being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like I said, nothing grows in a comfortable state. Everything has to burst through, have to break. Even the way we think, you know, um, we got to throw that shit away and be willing to learn. Be willing to observe. Hey, look, just like they did back in the ancient times, we can get the information the same way. We got to have confidence in ourselves. We always looking for someone to help us or do something for us. We got to do for ourselves. Do for yourself. And then you don't have to ask nobody for shit. Perfect example. Love you. It's I gotta chop it up, but it's alive on here. When me and Lovey was talking, and she was talking, Lovey, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but she had seizures, and her beating, taking her mind off of stress, stopped her seizures. Her creating her own business, not having to go punch nobody, stopped her seizures. See, in my opinion, I think she was stressed with everything going on, and she took control. She took control and said, I ain't waiting for nobody to do nothing. I'm going to do it myself. And not only did it help her financially, it helped her medically, it helped her physically. So that's what I'm saying. Take control. Lovey ain't got to ask nobody for shit. What up, Kalani?
Salute to you. Salute to the chat.
I know I feel the same way, Val. I hate when perp leave, but sis been dealing with some migraines. So yeah, prayers go out to perp to get the migraines right. You probably, if you've been having migraines for a week, I would suggest you go get checked out. Uh, I'm just after my situation with losing my sight. I was having migraines for a month, and then I found out I had fluid building up on my brain. So if you have migraines for like a week, just go get checked out. My bad, but what up, Kalani?
Oh man, I'm peaceful. Hey man, I love for Val to jump up here.
Yeah, Val. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Juju to hit the link. I want Juju to hit the link too. Um, she gonna hit it one day. Oh. Go lay down, Bubba.
Salute to you, Miss Lovey. One love, much respect.
I'm gonna switch
Miss
over to my
Juju.
phone. I'm gonna put my son back to sleep real quick. But I'm gonna switch over to my phone.
Cut you, man.
I'm gonna drop the link again. I can hit it off my phone too.
For sure.
Yeah, I've been catching up on Juju's page. Uh, Juju is beautiful. She got a beautiful personality. Her energy is wonderful, and she's smart. Oh shit, I'm still in Sis chat.
I was too.
I just put my phone there. Don't let
And
me.
then I saw that's when I knew that's when I saw you say you was going live. Salute everybody. One love to the chat. Please hit that like button if you haven't, man. Support the word. Salute and much respect to Perp. Going through a migraine. We all as the chat and the channel, you know what I'm saying, hope that it gets better for her. And thank you for everybody, man, supporting the word, man.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody support because it's but that I mean like my one of my mentors told me. He said uh for you to draw a crowd, you will have to do some shopping. I'm like, I don't even want a crowd. I want to talk to the right people. There's no purpose in me speaking to people who ain't listening, who can't hear me. So me personally, I don't care for the whole crowd thing. I got you, bro. I got you. So I mean, that's how I feel about it. I mean, I'd rather speak to the right people than hold on, I'm about to let everybody.
Hey,
What up, Val? What up, Hustle?
Hey, Hustle.
hey.
Kalani Management, what how you doing today?
I'm doing well. It's always good to have you up here because you ask really good questions, Miss Val, and I hope to like build on that. Because when Word wants to build, you'll ask those questions that are in line with everything. Salute to you. I believe this is my first time meeting you. How are you?
I am fine.
Hustle, hustle.
Hustle.
Hey,
What's up?
my boy Hustle. What's up, Hustle?
How
You
you
all right
doing?
Hey,
today, bro?
doing good.
I'm
That's what's
Kalani
up.
Management. It's a pleasure. I heard you on the panel yesterday. That was my first time hearing you, but I had never been on a panel with you. I hope you're doing well today.
I'm doing really good.
Well, the word got so much knowledge.
Tony, that's Professor Griff on
I'm,
YouTube.
ain't he? He griff all right.
Oh man, I got my mic muted. But I'll be honest with you. There's still so much more I gotta learn. And I'm learning from you. I'm learning from y'all. I promise you, I am. Um, I learned so. I'm an information whore. I got OCD. I use it as a superpower. I have to analyze things because if it don't make sense, I need to know why it don't make sense. And a lot of times it's just my perspective because I haven't experienced them. So I just figured out a long time ago, I can't experience everything myself. So just learn from other people's experiences. That's why I listen to people. It's important. It's so important to listen to people and be okay and accepting difference of opinions and different ideologies. That's why I say even through like studying religion and all that, I study
Oh,
from.
Miss Lovey is backstage, my man.
Okay, hold on one second. Yeah, so even to I practice everything, not just reading it and learning it, but actually doing it. Trying to see how can it benefit me, how can it work for me. Because my head was fucked up. Like when I was thinking I mean, just all the stuff that I've been through, all the stuff that I did, it was like it was a crazy feeling when you believe your soul is damned to hell and nothing you can do will prevent you from going there. I mean, it's like so I had to. I was trying to like to be 100. I'm being 100% honest. I was trying to find a way to save my soul. That's the only reason I went into all the religious and spiritual practices because I just felt like my soul was down. But that was the
Hey,
inner
Lovey.
love you, my bad, baby. But that was the that was the inner being in me telling me to go find the information, because I wasn't gonna be at peace until I did.
Yeah, I'm still on the journey myself, trying to find God.
Me too, Miss Val.
You're doing a good job, Kalani.
Hey, you know what? I'm just your Christian acquaintance trying to keep some maintenance. Like the way Word talks on YouTube, I'm the dude, his acquaintance that be the whole Christian community. I'll be like, hey man, Word's all right. Word
Yeah,
cool. Word
word,
is
but
he just expressing himself, and that's what we want. That's what we want.
you the
We just
bishop, grandson, huh?
huh?
Word.
My grandfather was a bishop.
Yeah, so that's in your blood.
And see, that's what I'm saying. It's so like, look, I'm not discounting the Bible because I use different things out of the Bible. So, like, even when I tell people when I talk, it's not the fact that I don't believe in the Bible. It's the fact that I know the Bible. You see what I'm saying? There's a
Yeah.
difference from believing
Yes.
and knowing things. So if I can utilize the teachings out of this Bible, and most people can't because they don't understand. They don't understand what an allegory or a parable is. So how can you decipher what this message is in this book if you're reading it literally?
Exactly.
So a
Oh
lot of the
yeah.
Bible is metaphysics.
Right. Right.
The people gonna always need somebody to, interpret. That's how I feel. I know when I was in church, I should still be in church, right? Um, when I used to be active, they would always say, "Go get your Bible, read it, sit down, try to interpret it for yourself." No, I can't do that. I need you to do it.
See, that's
Yeah.
the trick too.
Like the church
That,
I
that's
go, the church I go to, our church was entertaining. We did women anniversaries, we did men anniversaries, we did sometimes the pastor would actually let us read off our phones instead of reading the Bible. We do it on our phones now, and it was kind of fun that way. That's what we do in our church. We just use our phones because there's a Bible app you can download on your phones, and our church does that a lot.
that's
I
kind of dope. Using
It is.
technology that way.
On the Bible app they got plans that you can do. I done did like, oh, I don't know how many plans. I'll be needing understanding. I still need somebody to explain sometimes and break it down.
And see, I'll tell you this. The keys to understanding the Bible is a universal principle. Is understanding and learning a universal principle. And then once you understand and learn those, you will look at the Bible a whole totally different way. Because you have to understand the main principles in the Bible are duality, good and evil, um, that they exist. And it's not the fact that good is good and evil is evil. It's the fact that you need one to understand the other. You
So
wouldn't
do
know
you
what
believe
good
in
was. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
do you believe it's basic instructions before life ends?
But what is going on with you, bro? No, you're going back to sleep. You're going back to sleep. There's no controller. No, you're not watching TV. You go to sleep.
Hey, my answer, Miss Val, is yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah,
might
it's
not
what.
be. But that might not be Word's answer and respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect Word. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, you know me, bro. I build, and you need that diversity to bring clarity because there's probably gonna be people in the crowd who look at it
from my perspective, and then there's people in the crowd who look at it from your perspective.
I
So
love
even
it.
if you
I
come
love it. And
to
thank you, Miss Val, again for being up here. Your questions are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? You really know how to I don't know, you're a blessing, you know what I mean, in my opinion.
yeah, but
Oh, thank you.
let me ask you this though, Val, just to get clarity. Like when you say basic instructions uh, before it's over, like define what can you define that? Like, do you mean um, things you have to do before you die to get
No,
into
she
heaven?
was saying that the Bible, the acronym for the Bible for most Christian people are the B is basic, I is instruction, you know what I'm saying? Before
So,
is
Before life
meaning
ends, yeah.
leaving earth is the last which comprised
right,
the whole word, you know. So the
the
acronym
Bible.
Christian people say is that it's our basic instructions before leaving earth. What's going on, Miss Archie? Salute to you.
Miss Miss Archie, what up, though? So, I think you like this is my answer. We were sent here to expand consciousness, to expand creation. Um, that's why we come here. Is to create and maintain what the Creator created initially. So the basic structure will be uh, to do it properly. You know, we should function off a frequency of love. That's the basic. And I mean, it's just to do right by one another. So, as far as gaining, your soul does not belong to you. That's the essence of God. You can't, the devil can't take it, none of that. That's God. That's God's essence that He gave us. Or, God is not a He. God is not something that we can define by human attributes. You know, the Creator cannot be defined by that. Um, so, I'm not going to say He, but what I'm saying is, you have to, that does not belong to anyone but the Creator. So once we're done with the flesh, our soul goes back to the Creator. Our spirit is the like think of it as like your spirit is an engine to a car, and your soul is the navigation system. So the spirit is what Jesus talked about that stays in this plane. That gets recycled. If you go through like the Hindu, if you go through the Kemetic, they all talk about reincarnation. That's not the soul though. That's the spirit.
Yep,
You
and
see
I'm gonna
what
come back as Lovey.
I'm
I'm gonna come back as Lovey.
But yeah, it's to raise the frequency of vibration. We ain't been doing that because we don't seek the inner God. We seek the outer God. And by doing that, we automatically lower our vibration. That's why we all discombobulated. That's why everything is backward. It's because we looking for something outside of ourselves that's inside. So instead of looking up, we need to start looking within. If you truly believe in God, just know God gave you everything you need. You just have to bring it out. You have to let it out. And yeah, you can get around people who can help teach you because we have been indoctrinated. We have been tricked. We have been fooled. So to get that deep programming out, yeah, we do need people. I needed people. You know, that's why I do what I do. It's just to bring you awareness, but you have to stop believing and know. You feel that connection. That's why people, when they go to church and they get the pastor get that good sermon on, the music get to playing, you catch that Holy Ghost. That comes from within. That's not something going into you. That's something coming out of you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like
see
that's
what you're
something
saying.
literally coming. It literally comes out of
Right.
you. It's not something going into you.
Boy, I remember when I first got hands laid on me, I thought I was supposed to. pass out and fall on the floor. I think the person who was doing it was expecting that to happen, but it never did. It never did.
I don't
You know
like
how
when
you
they do it.
Hey, you know what's
I
interesting?
understand.
You know what's interesting? I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh
Go
no,
ahead.
you talk to you, brother. I wasn't even
Go
about to
ahead.
say nothing.
I was just gonna say, Miss Val, it happens every time you mention it. You feel me? Like when you like the whole purpose of what happened when they laid their hands on you was for you today, right here, right now, on this panel, to say that. You get it? You get how it works? Like it worked the first time it happened, but when you recall it and say it to other people, then it can resonate with other people that got their hands laid on. You feel me?
oh, okay. Okay. I mean, am I the only one? Because I know that. Come on now. I know some of y'all that had your head.
No, yeah, I have, and sometimes
Okay.
you do get the Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the Holy Ghost come to you like that, and but sometimes it's right. Like when you pray, sometimes
Exactly.
you get that feeling that you don't even understand. You know, that's beyond your comprehension. That's when you really know you're in touch, because
Yeah.
it's beyond your ability to understand and decipher. You feel me? So I get that. Like sometimes when you get your hands laid on you, you don't feel nothing for a minute, but then it comes to you. But then the reason that it didn't come to you right then was so that you can add some context to this conversation by saying that you didn't feel nothing. And we're talking about it right now. You feel me?
Right.
So it
Yeah.
really worked. It really worked for you that time, but it just doesn't seem like it. But it worked. You know, it's even better than the feeling that you would have got when you're remembering that, hey, I didn't get that feeling and I want to ask other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
And
So you gotta go through it to get to it, huh?
Mhm.
and then I had a fan ask me a question, and this was I said, "Did you get?" I have a fan ask me a question on Twitter. Said, "Did you get baptized?" And I got, "Yes, I got baptized." And so that was the best question my fans ever asked me. And yes, I got baptized, and I helped other kids get baptized. Now I get baptized again.
That's good.
I'll go back and do it again if I want to. So
And this is what I tell people too about. Um, we all got our own journey to take, right? And in that journey, um, you run across different things and different people, but ultimately you got to take the path that's meant for you. You know. So I tell people like I don't take when we having factual conversations, I'm gonna stick to the facts. But just having conversations, building, I'm not trying to take nobody's belief system or none of that from them. You know, so if that's working for you and helping you on your journey, that's what's for you.
yep, yep,
You know what I'm saying? So even in conversations like this, that's why I say I'm anything that I'm saying that's wrong, correct me. That's all I ask anybody, and I'm open. I'm not gonna argue with you because guess what? I'm not afraid to be corrected because if I'm wrong, I want to fix it ASAP because I don't want to keep going on being wrong. Like my ego, I understand the ego. I understand um, how my ego works and how it functions. And we are so indoctrinated that that ego that's supposed to protect us, we use it. It's been perverted, so it's not actually protecting us. It's preventing us. It's preventing us from finding and learning truth. Because just because I say something or someone says something that goes against my perspective or my belief, doesn't mean that the person is attacking me. But that's how most people look at it because of the ego. It's something uncomfortable. So it automatically goes into defense mode. But facts are facts. And if we talk about facts, there are facts.
definitely all facts.
But no, I don't mind about being corrected. I rather be corrected instead of keep being wrong. You know, ain't nothing wrong with being corrected. You supposed to be corrected.
And I'm sorry I'm gonna hurt some people. You don't know everything. And I hurt you some guys, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. You don't know everything. And my mom said that to me. You don't know everything, so that's okay. If that hurt you, it should not, because you don't know everything.
It's impossible to know everything.
Exactly.
You'll be naive to think you know everything. That's why I say I learn from people every day. Every day I learn from people. I sit back and so many
Right. Right.
it's like it's subjects that I'm not even in tune with, you know.
Right.
So
Right.
I sit back and learn every day. Like even this whole the way this whole YouTube thing, it's been so many people. I appreciate them so much reaching out to me, emailing me, giving me so many suggestions. It's just I don't have like this the only time I have. And you see, even when I'm doing this late, like my son wake up, you know, so I don't really
Mhm.
have time to really put into it to do the things that they suggesting to do. But I plan on doing it. You know what I'm saying? As I grow, as my channel grow, then I can kind of allocate more time to this. But like
Right.
right now, it's not paying a bill or nothing, so I can't sacrifice. The sacrifice is not justified. You know, I can't take time
Exactly.
away from my family to come on here and do this. You know, because I'm not getting nothing out of it. So that'd be kind of asinine to me. You know. But I am going to take time out. I get on here every night to share information, share my perspective, share my thoughts, and build with other people and get information from other people. I can't justify that, you know. My family sleep.
Yep. Ooh, this is good news. Dairy Queen's doing free ice cream today. So quick. Let my mom know.
Oh, who birthday is it?
It's nobody's birthday. Dairy Queen wants to do it for today for some reason. Free ice cream from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's today. I'm
Oh,
going.
I was
I'm going.
looking in the chat. Lovey, who birthday is it?
Hmm.
James, I thought it was James' birthday. I know I
Oh,
ain't tripping.
Let me look. Let me see if there's any.
James' birthday today? I don't think James' birthday today. I think James' birthday passed.
Nah, James said thank you,
No.
Lovey. So I know what I'm talking about. Fuck that.
Happy birthday, James. Happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday, my
Happy
man.
Hey,
birthday,
happy
James.
birthday, James. Everybody get James a shout out, man. Happy birthday, bro. Hey, James the cool dude, man. We be on the gas podcast and James be stripping, bro. I be like, bro, put your clothes on. James a cool dude. That's my boy.
See, look at
And
James. They don't even know. Lovey be nosy as hell. I found that out.
oh yeah. I was about to ask Kalani something. Uh,
Anything, my brother.
I'm having a brain fart.
That's all
I
right,
got I
man.
gotta I gotta watch that video from last night because Val said something and I meant to write it down and I wanted to do a whole segment on it, but I forgot what it was. But I know when I hear it again. But she had said so. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be my next episode. So yeah, Val, I do appreciate you coming up on this panel and everything because
I
you
really
know,
do too because it's just such a nice variation between like the word and myself. You know what I mean? Like when I
Hmm.
listen to word, man, it makes me want to grab my Bible more and pray more and get more into God and love the Lord more. You know what I'm saying? When he says, when he expresses like the differences that he feels towards what I feel. I just love it. I mean, it is you are a blessing word to me, man. You make me want to be a better Christian.
and see, that's what I'm telling people too. It's the contrast, you know, that makes you dive deeper sometimes, to make you immerse yourself deeper into the information. Because that's what happened to me at first, you know, because I came up with a spiritual background and a Christian background. So, like my dad's side of the family, I used to practice our native rituals with them. But with my grandmother, I went to church with her. So it was like as a kid, I'm getting both of them. But when I moved with my mom, now I'm more with my granddad, my step grandfather, which was my stepdad's father. He was a bishop, but the way he taught me the Bible was totally different from what it was when I was in church. It was like we practiced it, and he explained the metaphysics of it. He never told me God was outside myself. The throne of God is within me. It's my responsibility to allow God to work through me. That's what he always told me. He was like the only person that get between me and God is me. He said that's the only person that can get between me and God is me. And I didn't understand that when I was younger, but when I got older, I understood it. It's because I'm allowing a middleman. I'm allowing. That's like when people say the only person who can defeat you is you, is your own doubt. Is me seeking someone else to validate my understanding of God. Is what's gonna get between me and God. Anything that prevents you, the only thing that truly prevents you from doing anything is you.
Exactly.
Your your unwillingness to try, your fear. Fear is a big one. Fear prevents
Oh
us from
yeah,
doing a lot of things.
man, fear is something else that'll keep you locked up, bound, tied up. I'm fearful for what I need to do right now. Now,
Let's see.
I know
Okay,
that I
go ahead.
should go to nursing school, but I'm so fearful. I don't.
Now check this out. Now check this out. What is fear?
Can I share?
Go
Uh-huh.
ahead.
You remember how we was talking about the Bible at first and we were saying that it's an acronym, you know what I'm saying, for basic instructions before leaving Earth? Well, that's fear. You know, fear, if you break it down as an acronym, is false evidence appearing real.
That's fear. Now, I know you don't listen to them, but they call Maverick City. There's a song called "Feels Not My Future." And if you never listen to a song, it's a really good song. But there's a bunch of things. This bunch of people scared. Jail, abuse, divorce, gun violence. Everything is fear. They scare everything. But I would recommend listen to "Feels Not My Future" by Kurt Franklin Maverick City. It's a really good song. It's a really good song.
Now,
It's
now
really
check this. Now check this out.
go ahead.
Now I'm gonna keep it real basic about fear, and I'm gonna keep it basic um so it's easier to overcome, right? So fear is simply the unknown. The only reason is not even a definition. I'm talking about the action of fear. What happened? You don't know. That's why we fear. Think about something you used to fear and you did it. Once you got the knowledge of it, you no longer feared it. Sometimes you might be like, okay, that was crazy. I shouldn't have did it. It's not worth doing it, but you're no longer afraid of it. Fear is simply the unknown. So either do it or learn about it. Like, okay, nursing, the thing, are you afraid of failure that you might not accomplish? Just get around nursing.
Definitely afraid of it, and because I'm so afraid. Like you said, it's something that's holding you back. I'm so afraid that in my mind I can't even manifest it. It won't even my mind won't even let me see myself even trying to do anything about the situation. Like I can't see myself filling out the application. I can't see none of it. Not even being able to see the light at the end of the road like they asked you to do coming in. You supposed to see yourself graduating or you supposed to see it. I can't even see that.
Now
That's
check
how
this
bad
out.
the fear is.
Now check this out. Adopt ignorance. Just adopt ignorance for that specific thing. Don't care. There's no other option but to succeed. There's no other option. And keep telling your. Do you do affirmations?
Say that again. The word.
Do you do affirmations?
No, I don't. I don't.
Do
Somebody told me a while back that that's what I should be doing, but no, I don't do affirmations. I'm I'm
doing.
I'm I'm in the survival season, so everything is catch and go with me. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's being honest. I'm being honest with y'all when I tell y'all that coming up here that's a part of my life right now that's like real catch and go. So it's like affirmations. In the morning when I get up, the first thing I'm thinking of is some survival stuff. You know.
And like we had that conversation yesterday, you got to flip that switch. Like you have to become use ignorance. I mean, we all ignorant on some level, but why don't you utilize that to your benefit? Like me personally, like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I'm physically, like I can see, but I can't see that well. I trip and I fall over shit. But you know what? When I go out in public, even if I trip over something, I'm gonna do that shit with total confidence. You know, nobody. I'm gonna make it look like I can see, like I got 20/20.
Okay,
Ignorant.
I get what you're saying.
There's no um there's no you get one chance at this, right? There's no purpose of being fearful of anything. It's really not. You can be cautious, you can be alert, you can be aware, but there's no purpose of fearing. Only thing fear is the unknown. And if you don't know it, figure it out. And you do that many ways. You go around. If you look, I know some really stupid nurses. I'm just being real. I worked in the medical field for 15 years. I knew stupid nurses.
Mm,
You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If it's
Yep.
done, if it's done, that means it can be done. If people if you can see a nurse, someone who is a nurse, you can do it. You just have to see it. And no matter how many times you gotta try, just don't stop until you get it. Just be ignorant. I mean, it's times like when doing martial arts, it was times there was people stronger than me, fast, just way better than me. And I kept getting my ass kicked until I whooped his ass one time. And then I felt like I done conquered the world. I was ignorant to the fact, like, okay, yeah, you whooping my ass, but I'm gonna get you one time. I'm gonna get you one time. I'm gonna get you. And I did that until I was ignorant to it. You was ignorant. Everything has a good and a bad factor to it. So even the things that so called bad, use that shit.
It's right.
okay, you giving gems right now. I'm hold on to them. See, girl, I'm grabbing them right there. Kalani, I'm getting them. He handing
I'm gonna
out
tell you.
diamonds. Y'all better grab them.
I'm gonna tell
Yes.
you too. You
Wow.
use them affirmations because what them affirmations you're reprogramming your subconscious. So
Mm,
it only take a minute. Literally, it only take a minute. Say it 5 to 7 times. 5 to 7 times. Just go in the mirror. When you wake up, I'm gonna be a nurse. I'm gonna be a nurse. I'm gonna say that 5 to 7 times. It don't even take a minute. It take you 30 seconds. And before you go to sleep, keep telling yourself that. And then eventually you will start seeing yourself doing it. And even if you fail the first time, you gonna be like, fuck that, I'm gonna be a nurse. And if you fail the second time, fuck that, I'm gonna be a nurse. Because with all your failures, you will learn how to succeed. See, a lot of times we don't know how to succeed. And we gotta go through that fire to learn. And when you become a nurse, you're gonna be the baddest nurse on the fucking planet. Tell yourself that through failure. Be ignorant to failure. Learn the lesson. It's not a failure. It's a learning opportunity. That's all it is. There's no such thing as failure. Throw that shit out. You don't need it. Any concept that don't work for you, don't accept them. This is what I was talking about at the beginning, right? We accept so many different things we were told. Failure. What the fuck is failure? That shit is useless. Throw it out. I don't fail, I just learn. If I don't succeed the first time, I'm learning how to succeed. It's the whole mindset. We gotta flip that shit.
mm.
And, and believe me, when they said that you're a failure and they see you successful, say, I'm not a failure, you are a failure, and see how they react. And then they're going to cry. Trust me. Call them a failure and see how they're going to react and walk away. Trust me. They're going to come back when you see you successful. When they see you like as a YouTuber, as a DJ, they said, I'm sorry I called you a failure. Look at you now. Do I feel stupid? That's how they're gonna say it. Trust me. That's how they're
You
gonna
know,
say it.
I love your life, brother.
Thanks.
I love your life.
Thanks. I mean, my life is doing good, and as you can see, this is my room. This is my new room design. You're seeing behind me.
I see it.
My
Hey,
mom and dad.
I'm gonna tap in real quick. Hey, Lovey, man, I feel the same way about you. That's what you do to me. So I appreciate you, and I acknowledge you for real. You're like the business of the month for me. But I acknowledge you, Lovey, for real. Like you really do a lot. Appreciate you.
Man, I love my peoples. I don't care. The haters make Lovey strong. And I ain't gonna tell them to stop hating. Keep it going. Keep it going. I call it motivation, baby. Motivation. Can't nobody tell me shit. I run this motherfucker over here. And I'm not perfect. I'm just Lovey. It's a whole difference from people trying to paint a picture of who they are. I'm just Lovey. I got it from out the gutter. I don't give a fuck about what nobody think about me. And I'm a motherfucking boss. I do more for people than I do for myself. So I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about me.
Right.
I'm that bitch.
See, but yeah, I gotta get an attitude like that. You know, pick that
You
up.
got to. You got to.
I
These
gotta do
days, you got to. They'll try to throw you under the bus and run your name off. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because if you
I
ain't paying my bills or you not doing nothing for me, I don't care. And like I said, it's motivation. When people talk about me, it makes me want to do for other people. That's where I'm at. Now I could be ghetto, I could be all this, and I could be all that. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm 42 fucking years old, and these fucking people on YouTube said I wear toddler clothes. Get the fuck out of here.
I need to start saying that too. I need to start saying that too as well. Me and Chance both need to start saying that. But wow.
I mean, because people gonna talk. We can't control what people think or what people want to say about us. They gonna say it. And at the end of the day, you got to have them strong bones to know that the fuck what y'all saying don't mean nothing to me. It don't mean nothing to me. It's just
Right.
letting me know that y'all outsiders looking in, and I see how y'all feel. And the way Lovey moves, the haters don't do nothing but make me strong. So when motherfuckers want to see Lovey fall, stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. Don't mention me. My mama told me when a motherfucker stop talking about you, maybe you should be concerned. Then,
Yep. Yep.
as long as they talking, baby, do what you do, and I'm doing that. Period.
Hey, you know what I tell people when people be like, "Oh, such and such said this," you know what? They talked about Jesus too, so I ain't no better. You know what I'm saying? They go do that. That's what they supposed to do. It is what it is. You know, it ain't what they call you; is what you answer to at the end of the day. You know,
Period.
do you got enough self love, enough self confidence? You know, uh, this world is ugly, but it's beautiful too. And I choose to focus on the beauty of it. You know, I'm aware of the ugliness, but at the
Man,
same
we
time,
every fucking thing. We everything. These fucking people on YouTube, far as the black race, we every fucking thing. And then you gotta come to
Oh,
YouTube and hear a bunch of bullshit. Like y'all, we can run this motherfucker. We literally can run this motherfucker. Period. I live in the hood, but in the hood, you got the Chinese people. They got their whole little section in the hood. You got Mexican land everywhere. You can get a taco on every fucking corner. Like where the fuck is the black people at? Oh, on YouTube and everywhere else, tearing everybody down. Fuck that. I'm not with that shit. And I'm not gonna move with that shit.
girl, you
yeah,
feeding America. What you talking about?
I'm just saying, I got enough bees to build a bitch a house. Don't play with me.
You know what? You know what? She made a good point. She made a good point because some of y'all women, and I'm calling some black women, y'all disrespect Kevin Samuels, and that's my buddy. I met that dude, and we disrespect him. It upset me. I met Kevin Samuels. He was a nice dude, and some of y'all women stop doing that. But she had made a good point. Black people, stop telling you, stop, stop, stop. Don't don't be mean to our own people. Don't be mean to us. You are
It's
worse than white
crazy.
supremacy.
It's crazy. This is what is. I've been on YouTube for like now. I can say for the people that want to be jotting y'all notes down, get it. Yeah, Lovey been on YouTube for like a year and a half now. I can say, but these last few months has really like took a toll on me. Like this is
Yeah,
what we doing. I mean, it's one
yeah,
thing when you got to see shit around your neighborhood and your community and shit, but when you come on the internet and then you see how people acting on here, I don't fuck with it like that. I was raised with I eat, my whole fucking team gonna eat. I'm not no fucking better than none of my friends, none of my family members. We all the fucking same. If I think I'm the shit, y'all the shit. It ain't no fucking separate nothing. But you got people coming on here want to critique this and listen. Lovey done made a whole lot of motherfucking mistakes in her fucking life. But you know what? I'm every motherfucking thing right now. So when y'all want to go and dox Lovey and do all this and do all that, make sure you get the dates and everything together to where the fuck I'm at right now. Period.
and she feed the homeless. Don't forget
I'm just
that.
and then that's another thing. I don't come on YouTube to brag about what I do in real life. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If these people want to talk about you, they gonna talk about you, whether you're doing good or doing bad. So why do you need to explain yourself? I'm not that bitch. I'm just not her. I'm not her. And it is what it is. I love all my peoples. I support everybody I support on this. I support everybody. And it's just crazy to me that this is what I'm seeing. And then what they say in real life, though. This shit is in real fucking life, though.
And see, that's the thing too. Um, Not just on here, just in life in general. We got so accustomed to entertaining people. We find, like you said, doxing and doing all this shit is entertainment. Oh, is nah, man, you fucked up in the head if you think coming at somebody that look like you trying to fuck up their life is entertainment. Why you ain't doing these to the Asians, the white boys? You ain't doing this shit to nobody else but people that look like you.
Man, this is crazy.
And that's why me personally, I come on here, I talk about behavior. I talk about behavior all day. I don't talk about people, you know, because you might be fucked up now. You can flip the switch and be straight tomorrow. So I don't talk about people, and I'm especially ain't gonna talk about people that look like me because I love myself. you know and in certain circumstances it becomes necessary, but I'm not gonna cross that line unless I got to. And it has to be impactful, it has to be meaningful. There's no purpose of me attacking somebody or going at somebody if it's not gonna have a positive impact.
That's right. And you know what? I was like, listen, I was in somebody live earlier and I had somebody that I heard, she said like the perfect thing. Like when we be on YouTube and we hear shit about people, everybody want to like give their opinion. But it's not about an opinion. It's about listening and seeing if you can get a message out of what somebody's saying. It's
Facts.
not every time somebody says something, it doesn't have to be, oh, you got to give your opinion. No, you listen to what they saying and you figure it out. If you can get a message out of it or opinion, like that was like out of all the bullshit I heard today on YouTube, I think from all week, that was like the realest shit that I fucking heard.
Wow.
Everybody want to hear the fuck shit, but they don't want to hear the message of what a person is saying.
They
And
never
see
do.
that, and that's what I'm saying. Even messages can come from anybody, and judging people predicated upon their past, that's asinine to me. Your past makes you who you are. I was fucked up back in the day.
These people, that's why I said if motherfucker want to dox Lovey, baby, you gonna get a whole motherfucking book. But like I said, fuck my past and what you can pull up in my past. It's my future right now. I don't live in the past. We all make mistakes. I'm gonna be the first to let a motherfucker know. I make mistakes all the time. That's what make me stronger. I learn from my fucking mistakes. I don't come on here and act like my shit don't fucking stink. You got these motherfuckers on here acting like they shit don't stink. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't give a fuck because I can't, like I said, from the gutter. Not Perry Holmes, gutter trash, from the gutter. Okay? The Bay Area gutter. And I am who I am right now. And like I said, my kids don't want for a motherfucking thing. But where my heart is right now, I really hustle every day, 24/7, to look after other fucking people that's not fucking able. Because I've been there before.
Hey, y'all see what Juju said?
Yeah, I see that.
Mm-hmm.
What was you about to say, Val?
I see the podcast African Dreaming.
Queen,
Juju.
what up, though?
Hey, what's up, my BFF? What's going on? My best friend on the planet. Love you.
That's good. But yeah, and there was a fan, and he's a big fan of me, and this is a woman. She asked me this question. She said, Hustle, why do some women disrespect the passport movement? Because they can't do that. That's why they do it.
You said they disrespect what?
The passport movements, like the passport movements, because of after Cameron Sanders passed away, some black man has fight at Africa to find them a beautiful wife. And
I just feel like this with that. People got the right to do whatever they want to do, and that if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But at the same time, some of them dudes be real disrespectful to the black women in this country, and if they don't want to be disrespected, don't put that energy out. What you put out, you go get back. So, I mean,
Right.
even like, look, God rest his soul. Kevin Samuels was cool, right? But at the same time, he was disrespectful too sometimes. So he put that energy out. So it got to come back as a boomerang. Whatever you do, go come back to you. So, I mean, you can get your message across without insulting people. That's just how I feel. You know, um, like I said, though, God rest his soul. A lot of the stuff he said is factual. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Hey, I got a question, y'all.
Uh-huh. Good night, Chicky. Appreciate you, sis.
Do everybody on the panel love America? Because I do.
hell to the yeah.
I just want to know how everybody feel about that.
I do.
You do?
I say this. This is the type of person I am. No matter what it is, I can only give you the energy you give me.
Hey, my short answer is I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
All
States
right,
of
all right.
America, to the republic for which it stands. You feel me? I feel that way.
Okay, I do. I mean, I pledge that same to that same flag. Allegiance. Allegiance is a strong word.
I ain't pledging nothing to no flag. I'm straight. I pledge it to my mom and my daddy and my family. I ain't pledging my allegiance to no damn flag. That flag ain't for me, man. I'm just being real. I mean, that flag ain't doing nothing for me. Look, this is one of the greatest countries to live in. We do got a lot more freedoms than a lot of other countries, and you got a lot of opportunities. But I'm gonna say this: I can only give you the energy you give me. I mean, that's all I can do. But I ain't pledging no damn allegiance. I mean, I ain't gonna do nothing to. I never do nothing to compromise this country. I never do nothing to go against the country. But I pledge like, bruh, why don't this country pledge allegiance to me? Why don't we pledge allegiance to one another? Why we can't do that? Why can't I pledge allegiance to you and you pledge allegiance to me? Let's do that. I think that's
I don't
fair.
know if I'm supposed to be laughing, but I'm laughing because that shit funny.
Uncle L, what up? I'm being real. Shit.
It
I'm
go
being
both
real.
ways.
Pledge allegiance to me and I pledge allegiance to you. When we even. You give me the same energy I give you. And that's all I can do. If you giving me a low vibration, I'm not gonna give you all my. No, you got me fucked up. Hell no, you got me all the way fucked up. Fuck that, man.
Hey, I be trying to be nice. That's why I said I think I ran my plat pussy off. I ain't gonna do that no more when she in the chat because I don't think she was liking what Lovey was talking. Yeah, these motherfuckers be on fucking YouTube talking nonsense all the goddamn time. If you got a fucking sharp, smart brain to believe the dumb shit they saying or to just know they joking. And I was really joking and I ran my baby off. I ain't gonna do that no more.
Alana, what up, though?
I mean, he made a good point. This is why I'm giving his flowers now. This is why I'm giving all you guys flowers because you made a good point. That's one thing people never say. And this guy said the same thing to me. I pledge allegiance to God. And I said the same thing
You
to
feel
him.
me? I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm tired of seeing people that look like me getting shot and laid out in the street for hours and getting beat on national TV. I'm tired of that shit. I mean, you get a couple Asians.
I'm cut you off on that one because the motherfucker that shot me, I didn't give no fucks about seeing that nigga laying in the motherfucking street. Okay, carry on.
No, I feel that. Shit,
Yeah.
I feel that. But I'm just saying, like, they don't do no other race like that. A couple of Asians get their head cracked. No, but listen to what I'm saying. A couple of Asians get their head cracked and they get a bill passed for Asian hate. You see what I'm saying? Why is that? It's because they stick together and they don't take no shit.
Right.
We don't do that. We out here fucking each other up.
Exactly.
We don't respect one another, so who the hell will respect us? But this was conditioning that took 400 to 500 years to do. You see what I'm saying? They condition us. They desensitize us. Us going against one another is entertainment. It's natural, but it's unnatural because we lost. We thinking backwards. If they get us to continuously attack ourselves, guess what we ain't doing? We ain't fighting the people. We ain't fighting nobody else but ourselves. So that's a distraction. Us battling one another on this internet and in real life. That's a distraction. And we fall right into the shit. We want to be niggas. We want to be, you ignorant ass motherfucker. You're claiming that you're ignorant. We supposed to be fucking gods. But we niggas. Make that shit make sense.
I don't get this. After we lost George Floyd, all of us was together protesting. What happened to that? What just happened? When we lost George Floyd, everybody was together, and now we disrespecting each other. That does not make no sense. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Selective outrage. That's all that was. It was selective outrage. People was mad that a white man choked George Floyd out, but prior to George Floyd, we've been killing one another. Ain't nobody protesting to come together. Why we wait for a cop or white people to hurt one of us for us to come together when we hurting ourselves?
She just named Chris Rock's special. She just named, that's his name of his special. What you just said. So that was outrage. That's the name of his special.
Yeah, I watched that today.
Good.
Was it good?
I thought it was straight. It was straight. I wouldn't say it was his best work, but the end was like he dropped the mic. It was like a mic drop at the end. So that made it
Guess what he told me? That was his plan. He told me that he was going to do that. He told me he was going to do that. That was his plan. He wouldn't drop the mic because he was that pissed off.
And Uncle L, you're right. We are our own worst enemy. And how long have we been saying that? How long have we known this? We are our own worst enemy. We keep saying that shit generation after generation. It started with the house Negro. You know what I'm saying? And now we got the thug, the gangster. You know, why are we afraid of one another?
I think I know why. Because we say something negative. That's why. This be going on way too long. Because we might say something stupid, negative, and nothing that makes sense. That's why we get down by our own people. I think that's the reason why.
And that's and I can agree with that. And we can go deeper. Um, is what we identify ourselves as. Like you said, negative, right? Name. I tell people this almost every show, and I do it to challenge people. Go find something that's positive that's associated with the color black. Why are we going around letting people identify us? We call ourselves a color. Everybody else identify themselves with the
Right.
landmass that they originated from, except for us. Even if you say African American, there's no such place. That's two different landmasses. How come white people just call themselves Americans and we got to identify as African American or Black American? So I mean, that's one of the major reasons. Is the way we identify ourselves. Because, like I said, once you put yourself in these categories, you start adhering to what the category describes.
Exactly. And some of y'all black people out there, y'all are with white supremacists yourselves. Y'all are on white supremacists' side every single time. If they said the N word, you was the white supremacists. You're on their side. And Fitz Scott told me this. I said, I didn't never know that. So you know now. So yeah, now I know. I didn't realize that until he told me that. So
Oh yeah, yeah, Uncle L. Yeah, Dame. I'm trying to. It's some stuff I got to do, but I'm probably gonna hook up with him one day. Yeah, I messed with Dane Calloway the long way.
Hey, I don't
When
know
he
if you
first
saw me.
came out,
I don't
you
know
said
if you
what, bro?
saw me. I don't know if you saw me, but salute to you, Uncle L. How you doing, my man?
Yeah, I rocks with Dane Calloway the long way.
yeah,
I
what's
just
up?
posted something on my community page. I don't know if you probably if you watch him. I think it was one of his most recent videos. But yeah, shout out to Dane Calloway. Y'all go check out Dane. I'm telling you, um,
What's up, Miss
us,
Lana? How you doing?
a lot of the information Dane put out, the research is impeccable. I mean, the way he researches is on point.
Yeah,
And
I found out he was the way I found out that the United States had sold all the buildings in DC to the Chinese. Now this came from Dan Calloway. I found that out through him, and I didn't know that had ever happened. So I was like, wow, that's he do research. He really do research.
I'm in Detroit. Yeah, I'm in the D. I'm in the suburbs of Detroit. I ain't in the city no more. Yeah, I had to get out the city. I can't. I don't really go down there too much. When I was younger, I ran the streets, man. Um, I mean, even though the times has changed, some of the faces still there. So I'm a different type of person. So I keep myself out of certain environments. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm from Pennsylvania though. I was born in Pennsylvania in a little town called Aliquippa. It's like 15, 20 minutes away from Pittsburgh. Um, What? Where you from, Juju? I was listening to you speak, and where you from, Juju? Yeah, Uncle L. I'm telling you, rock out with Dane. I'm telling you, his research. He on the level of Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark with the research. He on that level. Like, you can't. I mean, to discredit Dane, he give you all his references. If you not in the videos, but if you go to like his Patreon, he'll give you all the references, and you can't defute them. I mean, the man's research is impeccable. In Baltimore, yeah, we talk like in Pennsylvania. It's that and the same people from Baltimore is what is that called? That Dutch is that Dutch slang. Um, yeah, we talk. We got that Dutch slang, yins and all that. But yeah, Dane, he did. That's how I learned about uh, the indoctrination of the school systems, how that was created. That was he did a piece on that, and that was like that was life changing. Understanding that, and it helped me navigate going to college. Him and Neely Fuller. If y'all don't know who Neely Fuller is, y'all need to check out Neely too. Neely dope.
Yeah, we talked about Neely Fuller last night.
Yeah, Neely Fuller. I mean, the information. I love it. Like I said, I'm an information whore. I'm a thought when it comes to information. I want to know anything that I possibly can to utilize to make my experience on this plane better. And like I said, I can't experience everything, so um, I'm very, uh, I'm very open to learn from almost anybody. I'm wise enough to understand uh, what can be used and what can't because I practice things. If somebody say
Right.
something and it's good, then I practice it to see what value it has. Yeah.
Right.
Streets, what up, brother?
Good.
Hey, salute streets in Scotland. One love to you, man. Y'all guys hit that like button for my man, The Word, if you
Hey, the
have.
word.
What up, Lovey?
I had my boo thing sis, the one told me to get my pen and my paper and take notes. So I got Val and Frank is VIP for Friday. I guess it'd be tomorrow for y'all. So Val and Frank is VIP, meaning that's their shopping spree in Lovey's world. And then I don't want to cheat the 1 through 5 um of who we gonna give gifts to. So I just wanted to tell you that because I wanted to be fair. I don't want Val and Frank to think they number one and number two, and then it's only gonna be three. So no, they VIP boss. Hey, that's some boss shit. They boss.
Oh, that is an honor and a
And
half.
then
Are
I
you
still
serious?
got you still get 1 through 5. So you gonna have to work that out because I don't know how y'all do that shit.
I was thinking like this. I'm gonna put my Instagram page up, and I just need people to make sure you sub to the channel, and just send me a screenshot through Instagram so I know you sub to the channel and sub to Lovey's channel.
And
Always make sure.
well, so then that's what I was doing for some other channels that I did. That it was like to make it simple, they can get my number because I run a business. So my number for my business ain't no secret. And if they could text me, then I can be able to go on camera and like let them see what they want to pick or whatever they like. And yeah, I sound too much like a motherfucking boss. What y'all think?
So we
Yeah, you
doing
do.
Lovey has blessed
You know
us.
how I feel,
Hey,
Lovey.
I be cracking myself up, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about amazing. I don't care. It's amazing.
That's
But
what
it
I.
just
That's what I said. I said that all the time. I make myself laugh. I just said this. You just said the same thing I just said.
it
And
is what it is.
so for everybody listening live and the people listening to on playback, we doing Lovey's giveaway tomorrow. Lovey has
It
blessed
ain't
us.
Lovey giveaway. It's your giveaway coming from
Lo-
Lovey's world.
Lovey has blessed us, and Lovey is donating some jewelry to this channel so we can give it away. I appreciate Lovey. You know, I always say I love me some Lovey. Lovey has been here since day one. Literally, the only person in the chat, me and her having conversations when I started this thing. So this journey that I've been taking, meeting new people, building new relationships, uh, it's been a blessing. But I can never forget what Lovey did because Lovey kept me on YouTube. Um, so I appreciate her.
Yeah. Well, lovely, I got the number. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna be calling and say, "Hey, girl, how you doing?"
Well, use it then, because a lot of people be saying I hear that shit all the time. Then after that, I hear, oh, she acting funny. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a cheap for Juju, so you might as well make Juju. I'm a cheap for Juju. I was a little cheap, but I said I'm always be honest with y'all. So it's only really gonna be four then.
If Lovey is the one that's pushing the issue to where we all need to stick together to build, don't ever think that trying to reach out to Lovey is gonna be some fuck shit. You fucking with Lovey, you gonna be everything. And so what if I say I feel like Jesus? Nah. See, I be cracking too many jokes. A lot of people don't just be down with my jokes and stuff, but it's good. Because like I said, ain't nothing miserable over here. We good.
Well, see, that's the kind of people I need to be talking to.
Hey, I'm
The
here.
unmiserable.
I
Hey,
ain't perfect. Listen, I
beautiful.
hurt, I cry, I do all the thinkables that everybody be acting like they super tough. Yeah, I think I'm super tough sometimes, but I'm emotional. I cry, my feelings get hurt. Like, ain't I'm not perfect. I'm human. And if I can reach out to a lot of people that can admit that they just human, then we will fucking be awesome. Like we will be awesome. Anybody that acting like they shit don't stink, I don't want to fuck with you, bitch. You telling me your shit don't stink? Stay far the fuck away from Lovey. Period.
hmm
That's where the fuck I'm at.
And see, Lovey, that's why I tell people, like, shit, I tell people all the time. They be like, you this, you that. I'm be like, look, man, I'm still working on shit, you know? I mean, I'm going to be working on myself to the day I'm not here no more, you know? I'm under construction until uh, otherwise. So, yeah, my shit stank.
I'm just saying.
I
I'm
cracked the
I
window.
say that's why you my motherfucking nigga.
Right.
I fucks
Shit.
with you.
Trust me, I crack the window when I go because I don't want to smell it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But at the same time, you know what? I love me some me. You know, I'm a
We
loving.
human. We
I'm
human. We ain't nobody perfect. And that's where I'm at. Because that's what I've been seeing right now. Everybody act like they just so better. This oh, you done got a felony. Oh, you this and you that. Like, get the fuck out of here. This is life. This is what people go through.
Right.
And like,
and
if you can't deal with what a person is going through in their life, then like I don't know. That's just me. Because like I said, my shit stank, and I done been through a whole lot of shit. But it's all about leveling up. I learned from my mistakes. If I done
yep.
fucked up and did, I don't want to do no fucked up shit that I did before. Like I said, it's been what? I did 10 years in the feds. It's been 13 years
Whoa.
I've been off of federal fucking parole. You think I want to go back that route? No, I want to learn from my fucking mistakes and I want to move forward from all that bullshit. I'm really humble right now. Like I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't sit and wait for the mailman to deliver no check to me. I don't have a boss telling me what the fuck I got to do. I do my
Right.
own fucking thing. I am my own fucking boss. And it is what it is. But like I said, I bossed up to not I seem like I do a lot for all the other outside people that I don't even know. Because me and mine's good. Me and mine's is good. That ain't even the fact. But I look at my little extra money that I make in my business. That shit go to the little shit that I do. Feeding the homeless, just giving this to that person or this to that. Like, it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, if you want to level up, you got to fucking follow suit, man. For real. It's money out here for every fucking body.
Everybody.
My fucking business. I started off with $50 fucking dollars. When I tell people that, they like, what? Yeah, $50 fucking gift card that I got for my birthday from a fucking Michaels. I'm like, the fuck they gave me this card for? What the fuck I'm gonna get out of Michaels?
Hey,
Who the
look,
fuck
listen.
buying something out of Michaels?
Hey, you see what James said?
What did he say? Yeah, James, I wanted to shake that shit right to left tonight. Till I ended up over here.
Hey, James, do me a favor. Hey, put the Gas Podcast link in the chat. Hey, when
Hey,
y'all
look,
see
it's
that link,
amazing. That's amazing. So you say you did how many? You said 10 years?
Yeah, I did 10 years in the feds. It had
Okay.
nothing to do with me, but it's all
Uh-huh.
about. And this is what tripped me out about YouTube. These fucking people be on YouTube, yap, 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 yapping. The fuck? If I was yap, 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 yapping, I wouldn't have did no fucking 10 years. You feel me?
Right,
But where
yeah.
the fuck I'm from, you feel me?
I feel
It
you.
is what it is. You feel me? Gangsters move in silence. And when you get fucking jammed up, don't mention nobody fucking name.
Yeah,
So that's where I got my time from. So
Yeah,
white
that
people
was
want to
the
be like,
soul.
oh,
That's the
lovey
soul.
this and lovey that. No, I ain't no bad bitch. I'm a real bitch.
hey, now
Yeah,
see
you
what
are.
this the thing. This is what I'm saying about this whole culture shit too, right? So when she follows suit, guess what? People still talking shit. She did
That's
what
why I said it don't even
she did
matter.
what a lot of dudes. She did what what's my man name Gunner didn't do.
That's
She
right.
you see what I'm saying? So when she
Yep.
do it, then now they talking about it. But when
And I
you
But
had
don't
a
do it,
brand
then
new
no.
you a pimp.
motherfucking baby. When I went to the pen, my fucking baby was brand fucking new. Like I don't need nobody telling me shit. Don't tell me a motherfucking thing. But if you know about the Bay Area and you know where the fuck I'm from, oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Lovey ain't
No.
in the bushes. I'm out here. You feel me?
Hey,
And
hey,
like I said, I'm out here. I don't even know no boat. I think I do more for all these other fucking people than I do for myself. I don't give
Right.
a fuck about that because I know where I came from. You feel me? These fucking people is a trip.
You
No,
got that
what's
right.
amazing to me
But
is
I
that
ain't gonna
how
let
you
nobody opinion stop me from being who I am and doing what I do. Like I said, if you talking about Lovey, baby, you motivating the next motherfucker to win. Cause that's what Lovey do. When you hate on me, I do for the next. So keep hating.
hey, you know what grandma used to say? If you ain't go through shit, you ain't gonna be shit. If you don't go through
love
shit, you ain't
is
gonna be
what's
shit.
amazing
And
to me,
sitting on
the
your
amazing part.
ass ain't gonna period. Not only did I, one of us say, let me tell the people that want to dox Lovey. Not only did I go to the feds, my first motherfucking prison trip, I was 13 years old doing time in YA in Los Angeles, California. Google that. Track that. I've been out here getting my motherfucking money, nigga. The fuck? Ain't nothing pussy about me. This is just how I live, and this is where I come from. So coming to YouTube and seeing all this shit of how motherfuckers want to talk about me. I got a few ugly bitches out here talking about, oh, she ugly. No, bitch, your mama ugly. The fuck out of here. Fuck you mean? I'm ugly. Bitch, you calling me ugly, bitch, you and your fucking feelings. Cause Lovey don't fuck with nobody. I couldn't even see myself just jumping in somebody's chat talking about, ooh, that bitch ugly. Like what? Like where the fuck that come from? That's
You
that
know,
hate shit.
to
And
be
I ain't
honest,
even think I could be. I thought I was mean in real life, but coming to YouTube, I told my auntie, "No, fuck that shit. These motherfuckers talk about mamas, kids, grandma. All these motherfuckers can get it when they fuck with Lovey. That's how I feel. Man, I
eh,
wish I knew who y'all was hating on so I could bless them.
to be 100% honest, Lovey, when they first said that,
Okay,
I'm
I ain't
looking
gonna talk
like,
no shit. Y'all come
oh,
follow Lovey on her page because Lovey be fucking talking shit.
oh no, you good, you holding cold, you
I'll
know.
tell you
I
what,
mean,
Lovey.
you ain't saying nobody name or nothing like that. You good.
Kalani, I'm not gonna say nothing no more. See, y'all got my main man probably like Lovey up here showing out.
Nah,
I
love
ain't
it.
doing
You're a
nothing.
blessing. You. I mean, to me and the queen of the whole damn thing. Like, I resonate with you because I'm from where you from right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how we do it. We really move in silence. We don't talk too much. We get our bag and we take care of our family and build our business. And it's
Yeah, but
true.
Kalani, my mama told me shit long time ago, bitch. I came home one time when I was young crying. She like, bitch, what the fuck you crying for? Oh my, they jumped me. She like, bitch, jumped you. That's when I knew that day my mom was my best motherfucking friend. She was like, who jumped you? What? It was like, what? We going to everybody's house? No, it was three bitches that jumped me. My mama took me to each and last one of they fucking houses. This is a 101. My man, when I tell you I didn't think I could breathe, I thought I died that fucking day. Like, really? Like, yeah, none of you bitches could see me because it had to take all three of y'all to jump me. But when it came to my mama, your mom telling you and looking at you with that look like, what the fuck you gonna do? Oh, bitch, you better do what the fuck she wants you to do, or she gonna fuck you up. Because that was my mom. Man, I'm telling you, when I scraped every last one of them bitches that fucking jumped me. And when I say, Mom, you tell me you don't go to nobody's house. Bitch, I'm taking you to these motherfuckers' houses, and it is what the fuck it is. Like, I would never forget that. My fucking princess about to be 24 years old. When I tell you, she don't got none of the fucking issues that I had when I was growing up. Only one fucking issue she had when she made it to ninth fucking grade. That was it. I'm not about to play no games with these people out here. You can't be silent. You gotta like let people know it is what the fuck it is. Like, and it's crazy because it be your own fucking people.
Lovey, you got jumped too?
Huh?
You got jumped too? I got jumped. It was by my own teacher. Miss Lauren, she jumped me.
I only got jumped one time in my life. That was like the only time, and I was like, I still to this day be like, damn, did that like turn me into a maniac or just be like, it was just weird to me. It was like, don't even say nothing foul to me because I feel like, bitch, if I don't punch you, my mama gonna fuck me up. Like, that's what it was. And I was like, why am I always fighting people? In every fucking fight I had, it was a bitch way fucking bigger than me. I ain't had no business even trying to fight. But it was like, bitch, if I don't fight you, my mama gonna fuck me up. That's how I was raised. And
Yeah.
to this day, I don't give a fuck about their bitch wanting to run up on me. Bitch, you could be looking like Medea. Listen, Lovey gonna get your ass that work. I'm not about to play with you.
Hey, I seen your toys laying around. Ain't nobody running up on you, man.
No, and I don't even want nobody to just listen to the shit that I'm saying because once again, where I was raised from, it and fuck talking to a motherfucker. You better do what the fuck you got to do and just let it go. So I'm not used to talking to people. I find it now on YouTube. I'm talking to these motherfuckers like telling them what the fuck it is. Nah, bitch, I ain't got to tell you. I ain't got to tell you a motherfucking thing. Be stupid.
Hey, Lovey.
Hey, make sure you drop that link, Juju.
Um, I just want to applaud you because you're so self-sufficient now,
I
and
love my people. If
and you're
I
doing
am,
your thing.
y'all
Yeah.
are. Y'all are. So if y'all fuck with Lovey, y'all know it's good. Because Lovey don't have no hate in her heart. I don't.
That's
Y'all
good.
don't
That's
know.
good.
I can talk my little funny shit. I mean, we all human. I be with the funny shit and all that, but Lovey heart is pure. Like really. Like I came to YouTube and everybody I support on YouTube, I don't fucking know. I don't know these motherfuckers. They could be any goddamn body. I'm just up here supporting them. Like, because my heart is pure and it is what it is. If you got a good message and you saying some shit that I like, I'ma support you. So with that being said, it don't matter who the fuck you is. If you got good content, you can get some money. There's money out there. Shit. Whether I'm getting punked by some trolls or not. If they message you good, I like it.
Like
Well, you're
like the
amazing
what?
to me, sister.
But
Like the
I'm falling back though, because I'm learning about trolls. Shit, I ain't know nothing about no fucking trolls these last couple of months. What the fuck is a troll?
I'm gonna say Grumpy Ocho. There must be the Grumpy Ocho from Doha. That's what it probably is.
No, but I've been like really for like the last 2 months. I hear people talk about trolls. My dumb ass like, who is that? I never ran across him thinking it's a name or something. They like, no, Lovey, it's people that act like they other people. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck does that? That shit is stupid to me. The fuck I can't Lovey can't come up on this motherfucker acting like she's somebody that she ain't. The fuck? That ain't gonna work.
But see, that's what I say, Lovey, because like I joke and stuff, but I'm not coming on here to entertain. I'm not putting no damn makeup and no red nose on to entertain nobody. You know, I'm not about to do no shit I wouldn't do in real time to get 100 people in my chat. I'm straight. You know, eventually, the right people will come. But until then, I'm straight. I'm not about to do all that crazy shit. People will sell their soul for attention.
Hey, and look at I can't wait. I said I gotta go outside because I got to be what time is it? I gotta go outside. But I'm about to go do my little 45 minutes of my little hour live and Lovey gonna shake her ass because I ain't a content creator. But I can show them how to shake it from right to left.
I know that's right.
You go, girl.
Hey, I'm just saying, motherfuckers be hella mad. They was like, oh, Lovey, you want to talk shit? You got channel. You gonna do it on your channel. Come on, because Lovey, y'all should come to Lovey Mob. Lovey Mob is a shit.
I'm in Lovey's mom for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over there.
Oh, listen,
I'm
Nicola.
always over there.
We
I'm
don't do
always
much.
over there.
It's no hate. I don't even care. I'm to the point now to where I'm like so over it. Once I had a drop did about me, baby, you made it. You famous now. I ain't about to entertain this shit at all. I'm famous. I am fucking famous right now. You get on YouTube and you got a motherfucker doing a drop about you. Oh, baby, you famous. You don't got to put no more hard work in. You just continue doing what you're doing. Hey, y'all see, I've been talking big shit. I done got 2 of my orders out the way. It's called multitasking.
Lovey, Lana says she'll pay you to yell at her.
You want to pay me to? I don't want to yell at her. What Lana talk about? I don't know. I don't want to yell at her.
No, everybody, look, Lana, everybody falls in love with Lovey. Everybody do. If you got a heart,
love all
you
y'all.
fall in love with Lovey. Lovey has did so much for me on this app and off this app. And I appreciate it, sis. I really do. And I don't, it's impossible not to love Lovey.
Hey, administration. Hey, my administration. Hey, I thought that shit was funny as hell. My son and my daughter. Hey, they been trolling me.
Your son and daughter.
Watch when I go live. My son and my fucking daughter and them been fucking trolling me in my fucking chat. And I was talking hella shit. They was laughing. They was like, Mom. They was like, you called us some bitch ass motherfucker. I was like, well, why would y'all do that? Y'all know how my mouth is.
Hey,
I was like, Mom, you're supposed to be professional. I said, not professional when y'all fucking with me.
Hey, Lovey and Val, make sure y'all sub up to that Gas podcast in the chat too. On Friday nights, we usually have some real deep conversations. We was talking about Karma Sutra last Friday. Um,
Oh wow.
yeah, if you go, it's like a 7 hour live, but yeah, I kind of cut it up in there a little bit. We had a troll come in and we had to get rid of him real quick. So I gave him an execution. I didn't give him a eulogy like Nate. I just gave him a public execution. Uh
And they say
oh.
he's doing
Uh
eulogies.
oh. 22 in the house. What up, 22? Hey, my man 22 over in the Philippines right now, getting his head scratched by monkeys. I'm dead serious. Y'all, I'm dead. I got it on two videos.
How you doing?
On two separate shows I did. He was getting his head scratched by a monkey. Literally.
You know my mama.
I think
22,
Lovey should
my
be a
God.
comedian. Lovey should be a comedian. I could see him do his stand up. How funny she is. I could see her do his stand up.
I don't want to be no comedian. I just want to be lovey and say shit that people ain't gonna say. But I don't give a fuck because I can say what I want to say. Shit is what I be thinking. Shit. You got a lot of see. My mama told me too, and it says it's been 19 years since my mom been passed away, and I ain't gonna. I'm telling you, when I don't know about y'all, but when I'm that motherfucker, everything that I go off these days is shit that my mama used to tell me, and that's even if I was like just double back and like thinking about something. Like, people can tell you something and you just react. Like, no, I need to think about it. If I take time to think about it, nah, bitch, I ain't fucking with you. My mama said that ain't that. Nah. So that's where I be at with it right now. Like,
Hey, 22, I'm trying to be like you.
I just want to be me. I can't. I just want to be me. It ain't no other way to say it. Like, you got people that want to be this and be that. I want to be lovey. And if these motherfuckers don't like lovey, it is what it is. Move on. Find some fucking body that you like. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to fucking be lovey.
And it's simple as that.
I ain't never been no fucking follower. My mama raised me to be a fucking leader. So with that following shit and all that bullshit, I don't know nothing about all that shit.
And that's what I tell people. Like, focus on the things you like. Stop focusing on the things you don't. And that's what people do on this internet. They'll find something they don't agree with and go fuck with it. Why don't you just go
It be
find something you
petty,
agree with?
and it be petty. The shit that they disagree with, if they agree with it, do you know how far they will go? Like, what they say, teamwork make the dream work. You can't have nobody like going against. Once a motherfucker going against you, is like, because I'm to that point now. Don't fucking go against me. I'm not saying I'm the sharpest tool in the box, but I was raised to know if I'm speaking on something, I got a little bit of facts. Like, give me the benefit of the doubt that I know what I'm talking about. Like, don't get at me like, oh, she don't know what the fuck she talking about. Like, no, that shit go a long way. And why? Because I experienced it. Everybody that I thought would just like throw me under the bus with the shit that I say, man, they fuck with Lovey. And we is good right now. Like, you just don't never know. You don't never know. You can't just judge people. And this is what I see on here. Like, I don't know. Sometimes these motherfuckers make me feel like I'm from a whole nother motherfucking planet. Because I can't get with it.
At 22, no, bro. 22 is not a troll. He's actually an older wise man. But when he get the monkey scratching in his hair and drinking, he get a little goofy.
And 22 said my pajamas. He said my pajamas match my fucking what the fuck he say? Let me see what the fuck he said. He was like, Levy, your pajamas match your pillowcases. Oh, you a whole fucking creep. Cause nigga, this a fucking hoodie, nigga. Say no fuck you mean pajamas. Ow, my pajamas is my birthday suit. nigga. If you is a nigga.
Yeah. 22. Leave Lovey, leave Val, and leave Juju
He better
alone.
find somebody else to fuck with, cause Lovey ain't the one. The fuck?
22 is not a troll. He's actually an intelligent,
He
old,
a
wise
fucking
man.
troll if he talking about trolls. The fuck? Come on now, we just talking about common sense around this motherfucker. We not about to let him do this shit. We
Nah,
not.
22 is really cool.
I don't give a fuck. You know 22. I don't know him. So he got to come up in this motherfucker acting like he got some goddamn sense. The fuck? He better leave me and my peoples alone. Talking about my pajamas. My pajamas is my motherfucking birthday suit, nigga. Shit. The fuck?
Yeah, 22. Yeah, she fired, bro. You don't want them flames, man. This ain't the smoke you want to inhale. Not coming out of Lovey. You do not want to inhale that smoke. Yeah, you done fucked up, 22. You can redeem yourself. You can redeem yourself because Lovey do have a big heart. You know, you just caught her at the wrong time, brother.
The wrong time. And look, and once again, I'm more mad about him. Don't talk about my peoples. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me, but you're not gonna do that. We over here, we over here building. We trying to make some shit make sense. And the fuck you coming up in here with that bullshit? It ain't making no sense to me, homie. The fuck?
Yeah, 22 could take a licking. I think that's why he do it though. He like women like.
And then I know how I'm starting to learn YouTube. That's why I be saying these motherfuckers be so only but lonely. Parents that left them, grew up in group homes, or just ain't had no pussy. All that shit. I'm telling you, I don't get it. I know what the fuck it is. That's what it is. These be them type of fucking people. All right, 22, you don't gotta apologize. It's all good, but we over here. This the mob over here. We mobbing them up over here. Now all that old other shit, we not doing none of that. I don't care. I ain't got to know near one of these motherfuckers that I fuck with on this app. You ain't gonna do them like that either. Come on now, we trying to grow. We ain't trying to be on no bullshit. They said YouTube hella big. Go troll somewhere else if that's what you're doing. I just found out about trolling. The fuck, don't troll me. You gonna get your fucking feelings hurt. I'm that bitch.
Yeah, 22. Make sure you sub up to Lovey.
Yeah, because you can come on over to Lovey's page and talk your shit. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, y'all actually enjoy each other. Like, cause when I first met 22, like I sit back and watch people. I'm like, man, this dude crazy as hell. And then I went on this panel one day and we was just vibing out. Like I said, like even when me and 22 joke, like I was saying with the monkeys and stuff, it's not like it's not insulting. We just we tell fun jokes, without insulting each other. So I appreciate 22. Him and Nate be roasting each other. That jump be funny.
Well, I like the battle trolls though. I like the battle trolls. Don't come trolling because Lovey way too real to be fucking with a troll. I have a troll ready to be talking big shit to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, you think I give a fuck about what a motherfucker's saying to me that I don't know?
Hey, no, man. Juju was when we had that troll over in what do you call him, the marshmallow? Oh, she was like, "Let me know this dude is man." She was baking Venezuela ass, man. Hey, he did an interview today, Juju, and he said, and the dude is actually intelligent.
Not
he actually
Venezuela
smart.
Reyes.
Yeah, he actually smart. It's just he don't get enough attention, so he decided to troll. Oh, I lit his ass up without even. I didn't
Venezuela be everywhere.
Man, I lit him up without lighting him up. He told on himself though. And then when I heard him talk today, I'm like, Juju, he was smacking his lips. I'm like, damn, is he chewing gum or is he just like that? Like, nah, bro, your mouth too juicy. Ain't no man mouth supposed to be that damn juicy with your lips smacking and shit. But no, shout out to Venezuela.
You ran into Venezuela Reyes, huh?
No, he came over fucking with us. He was trying to get on the panel and fuck with Tay, and I'm like, nah, we ain't having that. No, we ain't having that. No, he came over because 050 be coming through here. Yeah, he be following them. So 050 when we did that, we did a 7-hour live. and 050 came in there and posted it on his link, and then people just start, coming from everywhere. Well, I ain't gonna say coming from everywhere, but people start coming in.
Oh yeah, I love 050. That's the
And then
movement right there.
Yeah, China cool, man.
and
China
then
cool people.
Marshmallow came on my channel too. When the Wood
Yeah,
first met,
he followed me
watched
over
my
there.
channel.
Yeah, he came in here one night messing with Perk, and we shot him out of here. And then all of a sudden, he started popping up places I was going. And I'm like, who the fuck is this Marshmallow? And then it was a couple other people came in, and then Venezuela came in, and then he started saying something about gay mafia. I'm like, bruh, we talking about Karma Sutra sex between men and women. You the first person that came here all night talking about some gay stuff. We ain't doing that. There's other channels for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm straight, literally straight. Like, got a wife and kids and everything. I don't play that shit. That's not for me. That's not what I do. So, um, that's cool though. Man, Juju, I was cracking up looking at you. Was flaming his ass. 22. Okay, I was about to say where 22 go.
This is what she should do. She should watch her haters. Like just do like a video watching her haters. Like that'd be funny. I would love to watch a video like that.
You don't want to see Lovey go. Like I said, that's gonna be the flames that's coming from Godzilla. Them flames Lovey spit out. Them be them volcano flames.
Don't listen to him. Him not telling the truth.
I
Yes, I
know she's
am.
a sweetheart.
Yeah, she
Love
is.
is a
That's why you don't
sweetheart.
fuck with her. You never leave humble people humble. The nice
Yeah,
people, let them be nice.
No, I love.
Don't. Because just as nice as they can be just as evil. That's why I tell people, let me be humble, please.
Kalani, you still with us?
You know what? Hey, I'm over here with Lovey, but you know what I'm saying? Me and Lovey.
Oh, okay, you
Hey,
turned
that, hey,
the
look, man.
camera.
That's my dude,
We
man.
from the
Kalani is
Bay,
my
man. You
dude.
know what I'm saying? This is how we do it, man. Like for real. I'm working on my merch. I'm working on my merch. When y'all see me with my merch on, yeah, I'm
Okay.
working on my merch.
Hey, man, I buy black, so let me know when you go on
I'm
sale,
just
bro.
saying, I'm gonna need something. Look, I said YouTube. I can't just buy something for myself. My kids gonna be like, "Why you buy me nothing?"
Yeah, let me know when you get your merch up and going. I'm a support, bro.
Straight up.
I come on camera. Hey, hold on,
Same.
watch this.
I
I'm
would do
about
the
to make
same.
Juju laugh. I want to see Juju. I want to see Juju with laughing emoji. Hey, Juju, remember I told Vegan Kitty I had a surprise for her. I was gonna do something the next time we went live, and she didn't go live with it. I'm about to show you. I promise you. Oh man.
The worst. What? I got to make sure I'm gonna have to what they say download clip.
Hey, can y'all hear? Yeah, I can hear you. I was about to say, can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
I was gonna do the whole show like this. Hey, this is like some BDMS shit, don't it? Like I'm in a sex cave or some shit.
I can't with y'all motherfuckers with these goddamn masks and all this weirdo shit. It ain't
I'm
Halloween, nigga.
scared. I'm scared. I'm
No, see,
totally scared.
This is
Wait,
the plague
wait till you,
doctor,
wait
man.
till you see. Wait, let me go now. Let me get mine. Wait till you see mine, man. I'm gonna get it real quick.
Well, I don't see how people, man. I can't even wear that thing long. Yeah, I
We gonna have,
was.
hey, the word, we gonna have a celebration for 22. Him want to be Lovey BFF. We gonna have to give him a certificate.
Hey, I'm telling you, but look, I promise you,
He's
once
so
y'all get to know
petty.
each other, you gonna like 22. 22 a cool ass dude.
Yeah, 22 act like he want to fuck with Lovey. That's why I'm trying to give him a
I'm,
trophy.
I'm telling you, because I don't even joke with people, unless I like them. That's why I
I
joke
said
with
it in the
22.
beginning of your live. I don't like playing games. I mean, I do joke, but I don't like playing games.
And
But the
that's
way
why I told.
22 on me, what he want to do? Hey, the 22, you don't know Lovey is on the 304
Yeah, you can, Lana,
on
you
these
can
YouTube
comment.
streets.
Girl, you better cut it out.
He ain't hurt.
Hey, Lana, you can comment. What you mean you're not entitled? We're just talking. We're talking about everything. This is random thoughts. I just wanted to build on the truth and facts, and we did that. We still doing that, because even everything that Lovey said is factual. People putting too much energy into things they don't like instead of focusing on what they do. I mean, the time it takes for you to conjure up opinions about other people, you could be working on yourself. That's why I don't share my opinion about people. It's mine, and it ain't valuable unless it's asked for. And even then, what you willing to pay me?
No, it's not only what they willing to pay, it's where the bullshit that's gonna come behind it. Everybody act like they shit don't stink. As if you ain't got an opinion. And I think we all fucking human. We all got our own different opinion. Because you think one way, that don't mean I gotta think the way you think. Like, get the fuck out of here. It might be shit you thinking that I don't agree on. Oh, because you agree on it, I'm supposed to agree on it. If I don't agree on it, it's a fucking problem. Fuck you. Period. That's where I will be at it. That's where
Oh,
everybody going wrong at. Everybody want to be fucking perfect. We ain't perfect, but we all entitled to our own opinion.
Lovey, I'm just telling you now. I'm clipping that. That's more iconic than Sister's Teeth. Fuck you.
Oh, y'all crazy.
But no, that's some real shit. That's why I say I'm clipping that because people don't understand. Like, we don't have to have the same ideologies and perspective. And this is what I preach this shit. We all different. And but those differences, just like a puzzle, is all different pieces. But when you put those different pieces together, you get a beautiful picture. And instead of us trying to put the pieces together, we arguing, trying to put the wrong pieces next to one another. Like
Right.
we all got skills and abilities. It's not the fact that we have different skills and abilities, it's how do we utilize them all together. A spider web has many strings attached to it, but together, look how solid it is. Look how durable it is. Look how majestic it look half of the time. But we focusing on one string. No, we need all the strings. For any problem, you need multiple solutions. You have to attack problems from different angles. You can't just focus on one angle. When we tried that with the Black Panther Party, what happened? It was easily taken down. Rich, yeah, baby. That's my dude. Rich in the house. I don't know if y'all mess with the cave, but y'all need to check out the cave too. Rich be in there jamming.
Yes. You guys want to see my match? My fans send me this. I'm gonna turn it on. Hold on, turn it on. Let me turn it on. Look at this and watch this. Look at this.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
crazy.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. One of my fans sent me this.
Oh,
Who
for
sent
real?
this? Yeah, Super Saya sent me this. He sent me
Oh,
this.
that's
So
dope.
yeah, he sent me this. So I don't have that. Yeah. Oh, that's only one. Shoot.
Hey, 22, did you put your link in the chat? Rich, put your link in the chat too. I think both of y'all got sticks. But yeah, that's just what we need to do. We need to stop fighting with one another. We need to stop trying to be better than one another and start complimenting one another. We was even talking about that with the male female relation. Look, um, honestly, I think women need to hold other women accountable, and men need to hold other men accountable. We need to create standards, um, because we don't have that. We don't have standards.
Exactly.
We need to create standards. What you say,
Oh my.
Kalani?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you said something.
No. Hit that like button, y'all, if you haven't already. Salute, man, to everybody in the chat. If I missed you, man, one love to you, Rich, my guy. You know what I'm saying? 22, one love. James, Miss Lana doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody here and on this panel, man. You guys are awesome. Salute to you, the word, for having us, having me.
Oh, I appreciate everybody up here.
We
Me
appreciate
personally,
you.
I finally got meds to relieve my pain. Well, you straight, Lana? Yeah, Lana. Lana came up on the panel before. Lana, cool people. I appreciate Lana coming through. Uh, yeah, that's one of my peoples. But no, Val, I appreciate you. Um, I met you in Miss 504 chat.
Yeah.
You've been cool ever since. And I appreciate you, coming over here, rocking with me. Because like I said, just
I
that.
didn't think I would meet so many people from different places. This is wonderful. Lovey from the Bay, Yeah, you from Michigan, Detroit, Kalani from the Bay. Streets of Scotland, all the way in
Cheers.
Scotland.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Juju in Baltimore, Rich in New York. Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
people from all over the
Hey,
place.
2022. I'm gonna punch 22.
22 from Mars.
22 messy as hell. That was long ago. I'm looking in the chat right now. That shit was long ago. He in the chat talking about what he say. He said, "Lovey." What the fuck did he say? This
and,
this nigga
and,
try this nigga trying to tell his peoples like I attacked them.
and then Lana from Canada.
Oh, wow.
What the
And
fuck?
James from
Where was the man?
Tennessee.
James from Tennessee, huh?
Yeah.
Any Alabama people in here?
Uncle L in Philly. Hey,
Uncle Ellis?
Uncle L, have you ever heard of Aliquippa? It's like 15 minutes away from Pittsburgh. It's a small town. Darrell Reeves, Ty Law, they from there. Jordan Whitehead.
Hey, you know what's funny? The craziest college I ever heard of is in Pennsylvania. I used to live in a city called Grove City, around Newcastle and stuff. It
Mm-hmm.
was called Slippery Rock University.
Slippery Rock, yeah.
Yeah, that's the crazy
Now
name.
look, now Newcastle is only like 10 minutes away. So you was right in the vicinity where I'm from.
Yeah.
Slippery Rock. Half of my family went to Slippery Rock, bro. Yeah, that's the area I'm from. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Not
That
familiar.
is crazy.
Yeah, it's like Fort Pennsylvania is a huge state. Because from Pittsburgh to Philly is like 4 hours. And it take 4 hours from Michigan to get to where I'm from in Pennsylvania.
I went
Right.
to Carlisle, Pennsylvania before. That's over there
Pennsylvania,
by
Wow.
Harrisburg.
Harrisburg, yeah.
Hmm. It was nice coming from the south. It was like real green, real pretty.
Val in New Orleans, she in Nola. Yeah, Val in Nola. We was supposed to come down there this summer to New Orleans, but they still ain't cleared me to travel yet, so I
Yeah, well,
can't
you
get
told
on
me
no
you had came
plane.
one time for Mardi Gras season.
Man,
I'm not.
I almost bought some property down there. We used to come down there every other year. Because I don't like going to the same place too many times. I want to travel and just get around. But when I went there, we fell in love with the whole aura, the history, and there's so much stuff. Like when it comes to like when I go places, I go to the weirdest places. We went to all the cemeteries. We partied on Bourbon. We stayed right at the what is it, the Royal Sinestra, right
Yeah,
there
you
on
was telling
Bourbon.
me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed. That's where we usually stay in the Saint Marie. Um, but yeah, I like history, so um, I got into a debate with the voodoo. It was some voodoo. I'm looking like, man, this shit ain't even voodoo. Like this has too much Christianity into it. This commercialized shit, and we got into a debate. I'm sitting there on the street debating, and then the actual voodoo priestess came, and I hooked up with her, and we've been cool ever since.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was
What you
kind of
say?
deep.
It's
Wow.
a mixture. The word they mix Christianity and voodoo together down here.
Yeah, and that's when it becomes commercialized. Um, because it's really voodoo is an actual ancestor practice.
Yeah, it is.
Babalego, that's an ancestor. That's not a demonic spirit. That's actual ancestors. Just because it's a different when they call a blood tie ancestor and the ancestral ancestors, two different ones. The blood tie is what you got a direct connection to, but you can tap into an ancestral ancestor that's not from your bloodline.
Right. Exactly.
Hustle, where you at?
I'm in my room.
No, I mean,
I'm still here.
I mean, what city you live in, sweetie? You said Indiana, right?
Indiana, Indianapolis.
Okay, okay, so you in Indiana.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they like the
I
Pacers
was
and the
born and
Colts.
yeah, I was born and raised in Gary, Indiana.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
Same
that's
that's where
what's
here.
my
up.
Hmm.
Would you say, hey, even if you got a master's degree in psychology, doesn't mean you don't know, don't need anyone real. And you know what? And even with those degrees, you know, like I tell people, um, when you go to school for degrees, you become indoctrinated into their way of thinking. So I don't like when people discredit people who don't have degrees. Um, I just feel like it shows discipline. It shows focus, especially getting a master's degree. But even without a master's degree, a person still can have wisdom, especially if they're observant throughout their lifetime. And if they put
Right.
what they learn to practice, I mean, being self educated, a lot of times you find those people are more wiser because they're not limited to what they can learn. And when you go through a school structure, you're limited to what they're willing to teach you. But I agree with you 100%, Lana. You still need real people, even if you have a psychology degree.
Exactly.
Yeah, 22 trying to get slapped.
The word, how the kids going, doing?
Man, my daughter is, I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. She amazing. Uh, she just keep projectile vomiting on me. But other than that, it's like a scene from The Exorcist. She like a little portable water gun for milk. Make it go viral. What up, though?
Salute, make it go viral.
And you're right, Scott. Um, even like when I was in school studying theology, um, my teacher told me, she used to give me. She said, it's like if you give me information, I'm gonna dig into it. And so even at the class, I used to stay over like 10, 15 minutes just asking her questions. And she started giving me different books to look at, different information than what they was teaching in school. So I appreciate her for that because, and she told me, uh, she said, if you don't take this information and you just focus on what I'm giving you, you would truly be limited. She said it's not a lot of people who that she met that was as hungry as me for information. Because, like I said, even studying it, I had deeper questions like, well, how does this work? And a lot of those questions she couldn't tell me because even in school, learning about religion, you mainly learn the history and the origin of it. You don't learn the practices of it, what they actually applied. You just learn the history and the origin. The fake eyelashes. That's crazy how like just thinking like growing up, how things changed. And then when you talk to older people, like I remember talking to my grandmother, she was telling me about the telegraph, how she used to have to go to the market to send messages to her cousins across the state through telegraph. And now we got cell phones.
Yeah, isn't that something? I think about
That
that all the time.
so even with communication, things evolve. The way we communicate, but the technology now has gotten us a little uh, got us a little lazy because the more they give us, the less we do, and the less we do, the more we lose. The less you actually do for yourself, the more determination you lose, the innovation, the creativity. Because when you come against a problem, you have to a lot of times become innovative or creative. So now that other people are solving your problems, you're not even using the 10% of your brain that you was awarded to use. We dummied ourselves down um, a lot by using technology. But I know my brother Kalani go say something, but technology does have its benefits. Making us more efficient in certain areas. So uh, again, I think it's the way things are used. But
Hmm.
I just don't like the fact that we got complacent, that we got comfortable, and we got lazy. Because the less we physically do for ourselves, the more dependent we become on other things and people. And that's where we have. I mean, virtually none of us grow our own food. So we have to accept whatever's given to us. How we go complain about this is not healthy when we ain't even willing to grow our own food. We ain't supporting people who grow food. What are we doing?
Shout out to Farmer Nancy.
Yeah, shout out to Farmer Nancy. I follow Farmer Nancy.
Yeah, Farmer
Yeah,
Nancy be doing her thing, huh?
yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. We need more people like that. We need to support people like that.
Yeah, we do.
Um, we really need to support people like that because she still has so much wisdom to offer, even at her young age, because she's actively doing something that's soon to be a lost art. You know, growing up, living with my grandmother, we very rarely went to the grocery store. And when we did, it was mainly for meat. Everything else we had because we had a
Yeah.
garden. We grew our own food. I learned how to pickle foods because um, we pickled a lot of food for the winter.
Hey, make it go viral. Just tapping in real quick, man. Like, man, I've been following Farmer Nancy, man, for 2 years, and I'd like to encourage you to check her out, man, because you'll really like what she's talking about. Like for real.
Yeah,
Farmer
she.
Nancy, man, I grew with her. I met her on when KB had her on the panel. And I was like, man, wow, I was amazed from right there and started following her. And she's also into gaming, her and her significant.
Nice.
You'll like it.
Hey, 22. Check this out. I went in a Kroger one day, right, and they had an organic section. So I asked the store attendant. I said, "If it's organic, what is the rest of the stuff?" Like you got this small section to say organic. What is the rest of the stuff you selling us then? Did y'all ever think about that? Like they got organic. So what's in the other stuff they selling us?
Boy, you scared to touch what else is not organic. You know it's GMO.
But see,
You scared to touch it.
Right.
oh,
I
Alana
got you.
wants
I
somebody to
got you.
drop
I got
love.
you. I got you. I got you.
Appreciate it, Kalani. Lovey, what's your scream name? This is hot chocolate. What?
What it say? Ain't no telling what that shit say. Cause I come from what it say.
This is hot chocolate.
Hot
Hey,
chocolate.
Kalani, can you drop
Oh no,
Farmer
this hot chocolate
Nancy's?
milk.
Can you drop Nancy's link in the chat too?
Yes, sir.
Much better. Right,
Appreciate you,
right.
brother. Yeah, that's what and make it go viral. Make sure your link in the chat, because I've learned so much about YouTube just watching make it go viral clips out of, and like I said, that she's one of those content creators. When I do get time to implement a lot of the different things, that's one of the content creators. I'm gonna be. Um, Binge watching her channel because I mean almost anything that you need to know as far as being a content creator she covers, um, and she support too. Um, hey, check this out, make it go viral. What was that in 2000 and I think 9? 2009, 2008, they approved the sale of cancerous meat. Like they can sell meat that the animal had cancer in. Um, they use dye in milk because most of the milk that they get now is pus infected and has blood in it. So
Oh,
they use a white dye to dye the milk. They've been doing all this since 2008. That it was aware to the FDA and the FDA approved it. So a lot of stuff, even the pesticides they put on the food, um, they got high concentrate. I forgot the name of the chemical, but it's been proven to cause cancer at a high rate, and they use it as a commercial pesticide that they mainly use. Um, so even around here, we got farmland, so we usually, if we don't get it from like the Asian markets and stuff, we go up to the farmland and get it. But if we in a rush, then we just DoorDash.
mm,
So, I mean, even what they feeding us, I mean, you are what you eat. You know, look how they slaughter the meat. Like, don't you don't have to believe in you don't have to believe in fear. Like the animals feel fear, but what's
You
factual
don't.
is dopamine. Dopamine animals have it, and they release it when they stressed out, just like us. So the way they slaughter the meat is high levels of dopamine, and we eating that.
Right.
And you're right,
Like
Juju. It
my
starts
boss
from
Rob.
within.
Right. Right. I would like my boss Rob. He's a YouTuber. Do you guys like fish?
Yeah, I eat
Because
salmon.
so what Rob does on his channel, he talks about fish. He catches the fish. He shows you how to clean it. I'll drop a link right now to subscribe to his channel. He's a really good content creator. He's really good. Because I want you to go subscribe to him. You will love his channel. He shows you how to kill a fish, how to clean a fish. And I met him. I interviewed him at the hospital where I volunteer at. And that video is still up on my YouTube channel. I might upload it so you guys can see how it went. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
what's up.
I might put it up. See, I have it up. Oh, do I have a picture of my dog? I think I do. What is it? Here's a picture. Hold on. Here's a. You guys probably can't see it, but here's a picture of my dog. This is actually what it looks like.
Oh
This is
wow, that's your
yeah,
dog. Yeah, that's the one who be
that's my dog.
listening to me.
Yeah,
Hey, 22, you a nut, bro.
yeah.
Oh no, so that's good. Hey, Juju, that's what I was talking about. I mean, is the physical, what we eat, what we put in our body has to come out. Is the spiritual, what we allow, far as the energy that other people give us, we put it inside ourselves and we release it out. And it's the mental, the thoughts that people give us. Um, we digest those thoughts and we put it back out. Uh, it's all about we. That's why I say on all three levels we have to be cautious of what we put into ourselves, what we allow into ourselves, the food, the energy from other people, from environments, and the thoughts. Them are three different levels that we've been attacked on, and we ain't even aware. So you 100% right. Lovey fell off again.
yep, I think she did.
Oh shit! I ain't know we was rocking for 3 hours, but I'm gonna shut it down. I appreciate y'all coming through. Um, y'all already know, man. Anytime the link is dropped, Feel free to come up. Kalani, bro, I appreciate you so much. Val, I appreciate you so much. Y'all coming up here helping me create content um, is priceless to me. Lovey, this was Lovey show. Appreciate you, sir. Hustle, always welcome, brother. Appreciate you, man. You came up here, and the information you gave us, the insights you gave us on different topics. I appreciate it. Juju on the beat. Juju be in the comments clowning, man. I'm telling you. Uh, you don't know how blessed I feel. My sis Tay, you know, through Tay, I got to meet Juju. Juju came over here and from day one, just the love and support, the energy. All y'all come over here, y'all rock with me. The energy y'all give me, I just hope I can, get that back to y'all. Um, through the information, through the words, or whatever I can do, just let me know. Um, y'all helping me grow, you know. My sub count going up a couple numbers every day. I greatly appreciate to everyone watching this, everyone who's sharing, because my intentions are genuine. I literally want to see everybody prosper, in whichever way they can. If it's through the information, um, and it helps you with finances, or just help you look at life different. You better off providing for your family. That's all I want. I just want to see everybody do good. Um, I don't try to change people's minds. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna try to change your heart. That's what I do. I don't. I can't help the way people think, but I want to help you feel better. You know. Um, so that's why I do this. You know.
Well, I
Not,
appreciate your word. Yeah, I'm gonna practice those affirmations, y'all. And
Hey,
thank
hey,
you. I'm out.
Miss Val, I like to definitely invite you to always feel welcome to hit my panel as well on Carlani Management, the Y2K show. Like you're uh I love being on a panel with you. You know what I mean? Like you got a good spirit, you ask intuitive questions, you're in tune with the chat, the host. I see you. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you do, Miss Val. Respect.
All right, I'll be
hey,
over there. I'll be
hey,
over there. I was watching one video. I ain't finished, but I got to get back to it. But yeah, you got good content, and
I think
I'm
those last two videos that we've done, and I like for you to see the video that meet the word and Nate, where it was a little constructive criticism there to know a little bit more about our relationship and how we rock together because that was a moment for us. And I love for you to see that because me and Word is cool. It comes from a genuine place. But you are like, he feels strongly the way he feels, and I do too. But the way you, I mean, it's a blessing. It really is. You really are a blessing to both
well,
me
thank
and
you,
you.
Tom.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, I'll be
and
up there.
bro,
I'll be up there with you, bro.
hey, before you leave, I want to say something too,
Yes,
because
sir.
Kalani just confirmed it. Like, you can. I hope you can feel it through our interaction. I know it's online, but um, he sees something in you that I've been seeing in you that you don't see in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop coming around because eventually you go see it, and when you see it, that shit go click for you. Just just keep coming around. Stick with us. We building. You know, like I said, I'm genuine. I'm gonna keep it funky with you all the time. Um, I'm not. I don't make content out of people. I don't. I'm not about to.
Well, I see that. I see
I'm
that.
only here to help. I'm not here to. It's too much bullshit, too much destruction in this world for me to add to it. Like I live my lessons. I live it, and it's hard. I'll be the first one to tell you. I got emotions and feelings just like everybody else. Somebody say something. My initial thought is "fuck you," but I got to get to a place where I'm aware. You see, I'm all this stuff I'm telling you, I'm aware of it. So in real time, when things happen, I'm able to grasp myself. It took time for me to get there, and I'm still perfecting it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Well, we
know,
all here to be to help each other. So but I encourage you to keep, just doing what you're doing and coming with the information. And Kalani, we need financial management around here, bro. That's why I rocks with you, dude. Big
right?
time. You gonna help me get to that million I've been looking for.
And you know what's a trip is like when you make your first million, you're like, dang man, this is so small. You know what I mean? Compared to the billionaires that are out there that are in our community look like us. I mean, it's like I've made more money in my life than my ancestors ever have.
Ever made, yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's a wonderful thing, Coming thinking about where your ancestors come from and what they had to come through, Oh man.
Mhm.
But yeah, you are an awesome person, awesome guy, and y'all do good together. Y'all do good together.
Oh, that's my man. That
That's my
Kalani is my
guy.
man. You know, when I ran into Kalani, I was like, he cool. He be from the bushes watching, but when I actually talked to him, I felt his vibe, and I'm like, that's like big bro. You know,
Yeah,
um, and see, I like with me, like I said, I'm always genuine. So, and that works two ways. Like if I feel y'all, that's why I rocks with y'all. But if I don't feel somebody, I don't feel them. And you will see the difference. You will tell the more you're, because one thing I can't do, I can't act. I'm not a good actor. So you
yeah,
will see, like, if you watch and just observe my interactions, the way I interact with people, you will clearly see a difference from, because I can only give you what you're willing to give me as far as energy. So you will see me
yeah.
high, and then you will see me low. You know, some people I'll open up to. Some people we just keep it business. You know, I
I
don't
hear
have a
you.
problem. I don't have, like I said, it's like when I was coming up. I'm not glorifying it, but I was on the street hustling, and there was a lot of people I didn't like. But guess what? We made money together. We wasn't
Yeah,
going to
but
no bar drinking, but we made money together.
yeah, and it's amazing all the stuff you done did after that. Even with Lovey telling her story tonight and everything. I want to just say that she's an awesome person because of the simple fact that she went through all that and to come out and be self sufficient. It's a recidivism rate where you go in and sometimes that's gonna be a revolving door for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So some people. The fact that she was able to overcome that's an obstacle that's been set before her, and she overcame it, and for her to be self-reliant, self-sufficient today, I think that's a beautiful thing. So I'm happy she was able to tell her story, tell her truth. She was in a safe enough space to do it, where she was not going to be judged, and it was all good. So
And that's that pure self confidence, that self love. She loved herself so much, and she's confident. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all need. If we all had that, we wouldn't even be arguing. We wouldn't, like, even when I'm sitting up here exchanging information, if someone corrects me, I'm not gonna get mad. I'll be like, thank you. Shit, teach me the right way. I don't know everything.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And there's so much information out there that I do need to learn. So I'd be naive to think that I can't be corrected, because even the information that I studied was information from someone else.
yeah,
I got a lot of working knowledge. That's why I can tell you to try this or try that. And I only tell people to try because even at the level that I tried it, it was a different understanding.
yeah,
And
yeah.
like I
So
said, like even when I told you, use ignorance. We think things are bad and they can't be utilized, but that's false. If you
And I'm happy
become
you said that the word because that right there that unlocked something in my it kind of the moment you said it, it unlocked something to show me that even though failure don't even look that way, don't even look at it, just try to get that process going, and who knows where that goes from there. The fear, I'm gonna have to just let that go, because that is but you said some stuff tonight that done really clicked.
And
So
see,
I appreciate that.
I'll tell you this: my whole pursuit of education was for me to become a nurse, and I turned that into theology, and I took that further and start self practicing. So even though I didn't complete my original goal, it led me to what I needed. You have to open yourself up, let that fear go, because sometimes you might walk in there thinking you're gonna be a nurse, you fuck around and be a doctor.
Yeah, yeah,
Anything paths will open. You might get a grant. Run
yeah,
into somebody they willing to pay for your whole school. You never know.
yeah. You
Stuff
right
like
about
that
that.
really happens. You know what I'm saying? I ran into so many opportunities, and it was always that second guess. Like I want to do it, but then I get that feeling in my stomach, and I'm like, what the hell is this? It was fear. And when your
Yeah,
body feel fear, your ego kick in and try to protect you, and it tells you not to do stuff. Anytime, always question everything, even yourself. Questions only bring clarity.
hmm. Okay.
Why do I feel like this? And then you'll begin to answer yourself. I feel like this because I'm afraid. Why am I afraid? Because I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen, so let's figure it out. Simple.
Yeah.
You see
And
what I'm saying?
Kalani, I definitely don't want to be 65 and broke. You know how many people I done seen 65 and broke
Yeah. And,
with
and,
no
and,
retirement plan? That is killing me over here.
mhm. And it's basically because we don't get back to the basics. I hope to, have conversations like that. You know what I mean? We just need to get back to the basics.
So everybody is useful. Yes.
Yeah, in some way, shape, or form. Everybody is useful. If you believe in a creator, if you believe in God, everything and everybody has a purpose. Um, and
Yeah.
sometimes it can just be for inspiration. Like I told you, I met, well, I don't know if you heard the story, but when I was first worked in the hospital, I was a transporter. And it was this old lady who she couldn't move her arms and legs, but every time she seen me, she just smiled. And no matter what I was going through or thinking, when I seen her smile, it all went away.
Oh wow.
She couldn't physically do nothing, but the feeling that she gave me, um, it was priceless, and I didn't have to pay for
Yeah. But everybody, the whole panel tonight is overcomers because Hustle with his disability, he's a special guy too. But
it. Yeah,
he
like
finding a
hustle.
way, he finding a way to overcome that, and him being in broadcasting and everything. That's wonderful. He out here showing people, hey, I might have a disability or I might have this, but I'm doing it still. So he's an overcomer. He's wonderful.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
like. I'm telling you, the first time I felt that young man's vibe, I was like, I like this dude, and I always go with how I feel. Um, and I'm grateful for that. Just to have the experiences with him. You know,
Yeah.
You got
So
something
yeah,
real,
you guys.
Miss Val, you got something real special in you, and I hope to be a part of it. And it's an honor. You feel me? Like you got a gift. And I hope that you know that. You know what I'm saying? Like you really cool peoples. God bless you.
Well, thank you, Kalani. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take all the blessings that you've given me. Thank you very much.
can
I
I be
appreciate
honest
it.
with you, Val?
Yeah.
You got an ancestral spirit in you. Um,
Yeah, see, that's being brought up by the ancestors. They put it in you.
no, I'm saying it's like everyone has spirits, but sometimes, like I said, within reincarnation, you have an ancestral spirit um, that's been reincarnated within you. That's why you got that conflict because you're fighting with what naturally is trying to come out because of what we know, um, like this life we know.
Well, thank you for helping me self identify. That's good. Now trying to work with the self actualization and just the different things that my environment and what I'm involved in on a day to day. But I'm doing better. So, but I appreciate people like y'all. I do.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm
So,
honored. I'm honored for real. Like,
Yeah.
know where you're gonna be 5 years from now, or to just see that in my spirit, like, man, you gonna be utilized, and that's positive. You feel me? Because it's gonna help somebody else down the line.
well, that's what each one teach one. That's all I'm
Yeah,
trying to do.
exactly. Me too.
Well, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Peace and blessings.
Have a good one.
And I'll be with y'all tomorrow night.
All right.
All righty.
Kalani, bro. Let me ask you something before you jump down.
And
All
anything,
right.
brother.
So, with all the conversations today, um, how do you feel about like building something far as like a financial program?
That's exactly where I'm at. I want to get back to the basics, understand, for people to understand the perspectives that you have and that I have, and like we've actually dealt in money, and we actually move money, have money, that sort of thing. So I realize that it's a gradual process, and I'm down for that. I'm down for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to take all the time we need to each one teach one, because I know that once your budget changes, your mind changes. You know what I mean? Like I'm here in this community, but I spend a lot of time in the financial community, or dealing with paper, or dealing with money, understanding gold and silver and wheat and corn, and you know what I'm saying, all of those things. The bag, yeah, BFF, the bag. She know I spend lots of time concentrating on the bag for generational wealth, not just my own selfish whatever. It's my kids. You know what I mean? And we have to start thinking like that.
So let me ask you this. RCA TV, what up, though? Yeah, I'm sub to you. I know who you are. I appreciate you. Um, this the only thing though. I'm not saying like in great detail or scale, but ultimately, I gotta get that out for free. Uh, I just want to put the information out there.
Me
Um,
too. Me too.
okay, cool. Because I know a lot of times when you're talking about how to make money, people, you know what I'm saying. Not saying that's you. I'm just saying in general. Anytime you're talking about making money, or teaching people how to make money, you start talking about how much to charge the people, and I think is more value, and we'll get it on the back end anyway. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm
and
saying?
my thing is, we both learned that profit isn't always measured in dollars and cents. So that's
Exactly.
why I'm more like on your page. You know what I'm saying? Where I want to just give the information and point people in the direction
Yeah.
to services that they may utilize. You know what I'm saying? But it's not
Yeah.
something that I would like to be compensated for outside of how people do it here. You know what I mean? But this is good information, man, and I think that we can offer a lot of help to folks that look like us.
Yeah. And I definitely want to do that. I heard the little general woke up again. I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna shut it down.
All right, my man. Peace and blessings. Appreciate you.
Peace and blessings, brother.
All right, man.
Juju, James, Scott, appreciate y'all. Lana, appreciate you. RC, appreciate you. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Lovey, Hustle. Um, appreciate everybody coming through. Everybody who watched this on the replay, appreciate you taking the time out to watch the video. truly humbled. But that's all I got, people. And just remember, care about how you feel, you know. And biracial did this.